How's it going, people? And welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Tutto Calcio podcast, everybody. It's our 100th episode, everybody. It's our 100th episode, and we have loads of content creators we got here. We've got a lot of special guests here as well. So big up to everybody in the chat that's going to be coming in as well. And we're going to get straight into it, man, because we have lots of things to cover, lots of topics. So, yeah, we're going to keep it going. And, yeah, our first topic, guys, as we have the all-time Serie A starting 11, man. That's a big one. It's really a big one. It's a big debate here, of course. So, yeah, no, this is going to be great. But, anything before you want to get started with it?
I'm ready to kick this off, man. Some very interesting topics here. It's going to create some good conversations, and special guests are ready to go, and also the panel members. So glad to have you all on the show. It's I know it's not easy to assemble everyone at once, so I'm glad that you guys are here, and I appreciate you guys passing through to show love. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And yeah, so Serie A starting 11 all time. So guys, so the first position as we have is goalkeeper. Now, of course, we got Gigi Buffon, right? So and I think a lot of people are going to agree. So I mean, let's start here. Let's start with Lex, actually. So,
goalkeeper?
Yeah, for goalkeeper.
Got to be Gigi Buffon, the number one. That's the only option. The reason that myself and I'm sure so many of us have gotten into Italian football. For me, also Juve. But yeah, it's got to be Gigi.
Perfect. And we got Martino here as well. Martino, you going for goalkeepers or you going for Gigi?
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. And yeah, I mean, that's a pretty easy one. There's not really another option for it. So yeah, it's Buffon.
Perfect. And then of course we got Alex here as well. What's going on, my man? Of course it's gonna be Gigi. I bet everybody's gonna agree on Gigi here.
It's for our generation. I mean, it's got to be Gigi. Any other answer, like if you want to go way back, you can do that. But I think for everyone on this panel, it's pretty secure that it's Gigi Buffon.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. And Dom, if you want to also take over with in terms of defense now, if you want to move on, because I think everybody here is gonna go for Gigi. So pretty much.
Yeah. Right? So the Italian striker Gigi, right?
Gigi, yeah.
So everyone's pretty much Gigi as well. Yeah. All right. I mean, who could complain about that, right? Let's go into. Now it's going to get tricky, right, guys? So we're going to go into center backs. So let's kick it off with the Italian striker. Remember, you're setting up an all-time Serie A team. Our whole entire history.
Right. Obviously, I've got my whole team planned out. I think if I have to go with my center back, do I say one or two center backs?
What's the list, Gio? Is it two?
You could do two. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do two. Yeah, to make it complete. Yeah, two.
Okay, cool. So my two center backs will be Franco Baresi. He was unbelievable. Obviously, incredible amount of Serie A appearances, 7 Serie A titles. He was insane, absolutely insane. And his partner will be Alessandro Nesta. Obviously, there is another name as notoriously probably the best defender of all time, but he's in another position for me because I've had to include Baresi and Nesta in this team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anybody want to interject or anybody want to debate on that back line?
Evan Ndika exists. Yeah, Evan Ndika. He's up there.
Here we go.
No, we're just saying. Evan Ndika's up there.
All right.
Oh, okay, George.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Hamani up there too. Yeah, Hamani. Yeah.
Okay, we're doing this now. All right.
Good job.
Alex, do you agree? Do you want to throw in? I mean, Inter. You know.
Yeah, I think Baresi's a lock, right? The second position, Nesta is obviously a really great shout. Just to mix things up and keep it a little Inter themed, I'll throw in Beppe Bergomi in there as well. Captain of Inter for a long time, famous center back. So that'll be my Inter contribution to this team so far.
Okay. Anything? I want to hear. I want to hear Martino. Martino, what do you got? Do you agree? Do you want to add another name?
I'm the last one to disagree on that, right? So I think that's an automatic duo with the Italian striker. Not sorry, Alex. No disrespect to Bergomi, but
understandable.
Yeah, I think for me it's just a lock with those two. I wouldn't pick anyone else.
The lock with those two. All right, let's go on to Lex. What do you got?
I have the same as the Italian striker. I also have Baresi and Nesta as my two. Yep.
Awesome. Okay. So there's
Hard
a little.
to argue.
All right. So there's a. I like it. How about you? Yeah. So we got one guy left. We got one guy left. What do you think? Who are you gonna go with?
Honestly, I'll go. It's a safe bet to say Baresi and Nesta, of course. I've seen Nesta play in person. Solid. However, I like to be different. I like to stand out. And I don't think it's a far-fetched to say what I'm going to say. First of all, I want to preface, none of my picks are going to be pre-1970. Nobody watched football when it was in black and white. Let's be real. I don't rate Pele. I don't rate these guys. I'm sorry, bro. I don't rate these guys. Like, you could put me back there. I'll drop a hat trick week in, week out. It's not serious football. It's not serious football. Look at the keepers. Those guys are my foot champs keeper anyways. So, who I'm going to put as the center back, you could have said Shirea, but like I said, I don't rate that era. No offense, no disrespect to the grandparents. I'm going to go with Giorgio Chiellini, 9-time in a row Serie A winner. Hard to debate with that. Insane partnership at the back. He was always the one that stood out, regardless who he played with. Coming from a Napoli fan, multiple Coppa Italia, 2-time UCL finalist, I believe. He was very solid for Juventus, and I think it's hard to debate that Chiellini. If you don't want to put him top 2, that's fine, but top 4 has to be there.
Agreed.
I was waiting for that name to drop. Yeah, I was waiting. I was thinking that Lex was going to drop that name. But okay. All right. Let's move on to
the fullback
panel members. Do you guys agree or disagree? Who are you edging towards more or?
I'm okay with Baresi and Nesta. I think the
Baresi and Nesta is mixed.
Yeah.
They have to be
Baresi and Nesta, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, following up with what Lucas said, personally, like I completely agree. I think it's hard to give an opinion when you haven't obviously seen certain players play, obviously at the time that we weren't even alive, right? So like that's why obviously for me, like for example, the Buffon's in, the Nesta's in, you're able to see these guys play. Obviously with Baresi is different. The thing is I can go off some stats and like also what the older generation would say as well, and how they would big up these players. Like that's the only reason why I would go for a player that's also past my time, I guess. Before my time. So I mean, if you bring Chiellini, you could arguably put also Fabio Cannavaro, World Cup winner.
That was another name I was waiting. for.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
And if I put Napoli player, Ciro Ferrara. No.
Let's relax.
Respect. Shouldn't even have won that Ballon d'Or in 06. Let's be real. Like
that was Buffon's Ballon d'Or. I'm not gonna lie.
It was Pirlo.
I think it was Pirlo.
It was Pirlo.
I thought it was Pirlo. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was the best attacker for the IT team, but sure.
Oh,
let's give it to kind of. Let's give it.
We got this Roma bias in the room. It's already coming. Okay.
Is it bias? Is it bias that he shouldn't even been at that World Cup and still dropped a masterpiece? Team of the tournament off one leg. But no, let's give it to Cannavaro because it's 5 to 6.
I think it should have been Pirlo personally.
All right, so let's move on. Let's go into the fullbacks now. Let's go into the fullbacks. So left back and right back as well.
Let's kick it off with Martino.
I think this one's pretty easy too. The right back is a little bit more difficult for all time, but Maldini is the best left back of all time. Even before he switched, it's easy. And then I have who I think is still the best and well-rounded right back is Cafu. I think this was a clear better player than any right back I've seen offensively and defensively. It was just incredible for years. Roma and Milan too. Like it's not even just one club. So what he's able to do throughout his career. I know it's just Serie A, but like he made 3 straight World Cup finals. That's a very, very difficult thing to be a part of, even in any squad. So for me, it's him. You could argue maybe Dani Alves, but he didn't play as long in Serie A at all. He was way past his prime. But if he played in the league, sure, maybe you want to put him in. But that's it.
See, I like what Martino just said about prime, how long they were in Serie A. Like we're gonna get further down to the further into the formation, but like the CR7 deserve to be in the all-time starting 11. Does Ronaldo deserve to? You see what I'm saying? So maybe these are things that are interesting to talk about.
Lex disagrees there.
If there's a certain name that you guys are adding, then of course CR7 would deserve a spot, but we'll get that's a conversation.
I don't think any Roma players are getting to the squad, mate. So
technically, I just said one.
Yeah,
I did just say one. Technically,
peaked at Roma as well. By the way,
not for me. Not for me.
He was better. Yeah.
He did. That's the only one you're getting, George. So that's it. That's your
I'm
only
gonna debate. There's one I'm gonna debate.
I already know who you're gonna debate. I already know. We're gonna have real fun with that one. Moving on to. Oh wait, hold on, Alex. What do you got?
If left back is slam dunk Maldini. I mean, there's no other one that could touch his greatness, along with what Martino said with the longevity of it. I mean, it's just that's a slam dunk. For right back, I mean, Cafu's a good shout. I would argue Javier Zanetti's longevity and the fact that he was the captain at Inter, like he is for me, a Serie A icon that maybe doesn't get the respect that his playing career really deserved, because he didn't have the flashiness of Cafu where he was, hitting sombreros on defenders, but his nickname was the Tractor for a reason. He had an engine that was unstoppable over a period of years that it's hard to argue with what he put in on the pitch. So again, I know it's going to sound like I'm just trying to force my Inter guys in here, but Javier Zanetti is a slept-on Serie A icon.
I back that.
We like that. We like that. I mean, we don't want everyone to agree on every position. So the two Napoli fans in the house, what do you think? There's a difference right there with right back.
I mean, listen, left back, I think it's undebatable. Everyone in this world agrees the greatest left back of all time, Mario Rui. It's undebatable. He was phenomenal at his time at Napoli.
Oh, you sound like George, bro. You sounded like George.
Listen, my goat, Mario Rui.
He stole my joke. I was going to say Di Lorenzo for right back. He stole my joke.
My goat, Mario Rui, didn't lose the Club World Cup to Vélez, the greatest Argentinian club of all time. So let's just put that out there.
Yeah, but Mario Rui played left back. He didn't play right back.
I'm talking about left back.
Oh, you talking about left back?
That was the joke.
Left back.
Okay.
Maldini,
Wow, that was a real funny one then.
Maldini, of course. Right back for me, it's Zanetti. I mean, Cafu's a shout, but of course, my Argentinian bias has to kick in, and I'll be the first to say it. Zanetti was one of those players I always loved watching growing up, even though he wasn't on my club. I got to watch him for the national team. George, what are you pointing at over there? What are you pointing
That's
at?
a lie. Nobody grew up saying I loved watching Zanetti. Nobody ever said that.
What? I can find
Nobody ever said
2006 World Cup, Argentina.
Nobody with R9, with all the Christ, but all those absolute ballers. Nobody grew up thinking, I want to be Zanetti.
George, you're gonna have our fan base coming into
I grew up like that. That's how I grew up. I wanted to be Zanetti. I was number 4 my whole life.
I grew up watching the niche ballers. What do you know about Balzaretti? What do you know about these guys?
Oh my God, that's a good one. I know he scored a winner against Lazio, but nobody grew up thinking, oh, pick a position. I'm picking right back.
I did.
Who didn't?
I refuse.
Living proof.
I refuse to believe that.
I promise.
Listen. Treble winners, Zanetti. I gotta go with Zanetti.
Oh,
Zanetti,
God,
okay, all right.
We respected him, but no one grew up wanting to be him. Like, no one wants to be a right back growing up.
I did.
My
whole life.
You know Zanetti could play in midfield, right, George?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, we know he
With a mean job at 6.
Yeah.
He's
So,
just a
Lex,
reliable dude, man.
Lex, what do you want to add to this? What do you think? Where are you going with this?
I
Talk
think
to us.
all the names that have been circulating have been pretty good, except for a few over here from Luca. Some Napoli names. But no, I think Maldini, as everybody said, and then I had Cafu and also Zanetti, like, toss up for right back. And
So you gotta pick one, Lex. One of the two.
Pretty standard. Have like a Milanista back line.
Well, we're the best defense. So.
Do it.
Role play as well.
Yeah, I mean, let's go with Zanetti just to switch it up. But
Yes.
Wow. Juventina broke the tie and sided with Inter.
Club side.
I like it.
Respect.
If we're going with Zanetti, we might as well put Stefan Lichtsteiner in there. But
Okay, George.
I wanted to give him a show. He's a good dude.
Oh, Zanetti historical, right? Cool, but
actually, Lex, you met him, didn't you?
I did.
Lex met him, George.
I did. Yes, yeah. I was actually good. I was gonna throw his name in the ring just for that. He's a great dude. Yeah, awesome player.
Underrated, to be honest. He was pretty.
I
underrated.
agree.
Like during that era. Like,
he was really solid. Yeah. Yeah.
So Italian striker, you're the last man up. Who you got?
Yeah, I mean, it was like Lex said, it was tough to choose between Zanetti and Cafu. I think they both were complete fullbacks. I think Zanetti was more like, if you wanted a traditional fullback, I think I picked Zanetti purely in the fact that of the longevity and the consistency. You choose Cafu if you really want that attacking wing back, like he was your man. And that's again with Zanetti, longevity and consistency does it for me. But again, if you're choosing peak ability, I mean, Cafu had it all as well. So it's hard to choose between them. But again, not to feed George's ego, I'm gonna go Zanetti.
Martino, I saw you wanted to say something.
I did. Well, Cafu, like, I get the longevity part, but like Cafu was consistent the entire time. Like he won a Scudetto with Roma. Winning a Scudetto with Roma is like, that's insane.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't like how you said that.
Yes,
I didn't like how you said that.
That was great. No, I love that. That was great.
It was backhanded, George. I apologize, but I mean, we're talking about a guy who also made like 3 Champions League finals as well. Like he's a part of like some of the best teams in Europe. I'm just saying, like the peak and consistency was at least close to a decade. I get the longevity for Zanetti for the league, but like Cafu was there for a very long time. Right?
That's true, but Zanetti also won more things, like more trophies, like compared to Cafu. Obviously,
well, drop Zanetti in Roma and see how many trophies he wins. Then, I guess.
Whoa, again!
Yeah, there's the argument.
It's true though.
How the argument with George though, not me.
Like it's like saying Hamsik is not that great, like because of trophies. I'm not saying that's what you're saying.
Let's calm down.
No, but I'm literally
no. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean, like look at
how many.
Yeah. Look at Totti, for example, as well. Like he could have went to Real Madrid and won a whole bunch of Champions Leagues and league titles, and he stuck with Roma and just won one and a World Cup, you know. So, but no one's gonna question the value and the talent that Totti was. So I understand where you're going with it. So you see, this is why I like this game. It's interesting, you know what I mean? It brings up who's biased, who's gonna pick players from their team, who's gonna side with who. Juventina siding with Interisti, you know, with Interisti over here. It's amazing to see. Yeah. So next is midfielders, right?
Yep.
This is gonna be the toughest, I think.
Yeah.
Should we do like a regista, a box to box?
We should do like 4-2-2 like
the diamond.
You know? Like
the diamond, yes.
Strikers. Yeah.
Yes, 4-3-1-2. Yeah.
Well, we played it by ear, so we're
your 4-3-1-2 has your regista, your 2 box to boxes, and then your cam. Maybe you could.
Yeah, and then 2 strikers. Yeah.
All right. Well, this was an audible. This was something we suddenly switched up. Hope what's that?
Oh no, I said I got a different formation. I like, for example, I haven't got like wingers or
me neither. There's no like
so,
no wingers crack the top 11 of
Serie A. But let's just
Matthias Sule.
see how it works.
Okay.
So what position we're gonna start off with first?
Regista.
All right, Regista. I'm gonna let Lex kick it off first.
All right, Andrea Pirlo. There's no one else for me. Personal favorite, I think, just also being able to watch so much of his career just from our era. So that's why I personally always have loved Pirlo.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna pick Locatelli because they were saying he was the next Pedro. So I thought that was the guy.
Greatest midfielder in Serie A right now.
Oh, you hearing that?
Said nobody, bro.
Wow. You know what? I'm not saying nothing.
You know she's trolling, guys. Come on. You know she's smiling. She's trolling. All right, so we got Pirlo. Alex, do you agree or disagree?
Just Regista?
Yeah.
Pirlo.
Okay. See, you want Alex over here. I see this alliance that's going on over here. Alliance going on here. Wasn't expecting this.
Wait a minute. This is breaking the code, though. This is breaking the matrix. This is going against the rules.
There's there's like old school Regista. I don't really know that position got really popularized until Pirlo kind of did, because he made it was different. Like that deep lying midfielder used to be a destroyer. And then Pirlo got in and he became the metronome in the midfield. So I think he, like, as far as that position is concerned, he kind of made it what it is. So I think it's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see. Italian striker. Agree, disagree? Pirlo for that position.
I mean,
right, so this is gonna be like Buffon. This is gonna be another Buffon.
I would say he's the best regista of all time. Best deep line playmaker of all time.
Yeah,
like not even just Serie A, like of all time in football.
Yeah,
he reinvented that position. It's incredible.
Big up for the donation, man. He says,
yeah, big up. Thank you, Moon. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
I don't do subs. Mine starts.
Let's Martino. Same. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to give Malthus or however you want to say it, a shout out.
Mateus.
Yeah, I mean, like it's another player. Just to not let him get lost in the combo. But like Pirlo's different. It's two separate eras of domination for two teams in the league. He made like 5 Champions League finals. He lost them all at one club, and basically, I don't see like another player that aged like him in the league. Maybe Totti to an extent, but his body kept failing him. But like the way Pirlo adapted and had that second wind at Juve was insane. And it really was just like 4 or 5 years at most.
What age did he go over to Juventus? What age was he?
He was like 33 or something, like 32, 33. Yeah. And that.
There's a bit of a difference between. There's a bit of a difference for Totti having to carry an entire team than Pirlo being one of 58 superstars.
Hey, bro, you forget, they were losing to Clint Dempsey, bro, before Pirlo arrived. So you got to remember that.
Still, man, like look at some of the midfielders he's playing with. Arturo Vidal, Pogba.
They did have a great midfield.
You realize Juve.
He also had that at Milan too. He had a great midfield. So I don't.
But where did he peak? I want to ask that question. Where did he peak?
It's Milan all day, and anyone who says otherwise is insane.
Milan, 2 Champions Leagues.
Milan, most definitely.
Milan easily.
Milan.
He could actually move much better than.
Yeah, Milan, most definitely. Italian striker, who you got? We already asked you. Did you say Pirlo?
Yeah.
All right, so who's left? Sorry, guys.
Me, but it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo for me.
Pirlo.
It's Pirlo. It has to be Pirlo.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Pirlo is one of the only guys to switch to like 3 like rival teams and not be hated.
Yeah, Baggio's.
Yeah. We shouldn't have sold him to Milan first place. That's on us. And then
Seedorf
as well. Yeah, there's a select bunch, but definitely crack.
It's a clean sweep.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next position. Gio, what's the next one?
The
box
to box.
Box to box.
Box to box.
Yeah.
Should we just say our both box to boxes that way?
Yeah,
just
let's
say,
get it out of
both,
the way.
Both. Yeah, just say both.
Yeah.
Let's kick it off with I don't know. Doodle, pick the next special guest to start this off.
Okay. You know what? Let's let Martino go first. You know.
So what's the formation again? We said it's
like diamond.
4-4-2.
Yeah, 4-4-2 diamond. Yeah.
So 4-3-1-2, that kind of.
This is tough. Maybe I'm biased, but I have Seedorf in this.
I agree, actually.
It's tough to kind of think. I'm not putting Gattuso in it. I'm not gonna go crazy.
Some Frenchman we're missing.
I mean, if you're saying Platini or Zidane, because it depends.
Zidane.
I guess
Zidane's a fraud, bro.
Wasn't Zidane peak at
I don't know. As if you want to call him box to box, I guess it's kind of the type of.
No, I'm just saying, like, you have to put him in there somewhere.
That's why the formation's tricky. It's tough. Yeah, it's. Want to say Zidane, Platini? I don't care. Whoever you want, I'll pick Zidane. If you don't want to count him as like a closer to goal, like number 10 to 8, like it's, I guess. I don't see him as like the true box to box guy.
No, I agree, but
that's just not that kind of player he was, in my opinion. So I guess
also
if I have to fit him in,
the bulk of his like career was spent at Real Madrid. Like I don't know if Serie A is really.
He spent a lot of time at Juve and was arguably the best player in the world at Juve. So like,
but for all time,
he did win the Ballon d'Or at Juve.
Yes,
didn't he?
He would have won another one if he didn't headbutt the guy in Champions League.
I mean, if you want to put Platini, that's fine. I think guys like Rijkaard and Gullit is more like closer to a 10. Like there's so many midfielders and stuff. I'll go with Zidane though.
Zidane.
Yeah, just for peak.
Okay.
And Seedorf, right? I think.
Yes. Zidane. Alex, agree or disagree?
Disagree. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a different approach here because I'm trying to figure out a way to include all my guys in this team. So I'm gonna put Lothar Matthäus as one of the box to box Ballon d'Or winner, and an Inter legend. And then on the other side, because I have other trequartista that I want to put ahead of him, I'm going to put Kaká in the team as a midfielder.
Kaká.
That's
no Brian Cristante.
So it's like pure no Cristante. Who are you gonna throw in there? Nainggolan?
No, Brian Cristante, arguably the greatest midfielder of today's game. Like,
I mean, Kaká was the best player in 2007 when Milan won the Champions League. It's not.
Cristante could do the same thing.
I'm trying to figure out because there's no way that I can leave for what I saw from Kaká. There's no way I can leave him out of this team. But the only way I can fit him in with everyone else that I want to include is as a midfielder. So that's what I'm going with.
Right on.
If we're gonna be flexible, then I'm gonna be flexible too with my guy. But
George, you're not really part of the game, George. Only the special guest.
We're just saying it because if he's not in it, then this is wrong.
Yeah, but Dom, George just wants to include Roma in there so bad. He's just like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Wait, would Ruud Gullit not be a shout though in this one?
That's what I was saying. I just wanted to drop his name in there just in case that gets lost. It's a tough one.
Yeah. All right. Let's who's left right now? So we have Martino, we have Alex. Yeah, let's go with Lex. I want to see what she has.
All right. So I know like the formation is kind of weird, but just for purposes of like getting the players in there, for me, Zidane has to be. I mean, he was just elite at Juve, but I'm also biased towards like that type of player, creative and like magician style. So of course I have to pick him. Won the Ballon d'Or in '98 with Juve and should have won the UCL too when he was there. Another final loss, I think 2 finals lost with Juve. But yeah, it's got to be Zidane. And then I've got Platini on the other other side as well.
Awesome. Okay. Interesting. All right. Lex, I'm noticing you're picking a lot of Juventus players. How many Juventus players you've selected so far?
I wonder why.
Pirlo, Buffon. I mean, all of us picked those, but yeah,
Wait
you
till
got
we
like
get
4
to the-
already.
Wait till we get to the front, like 3, front 2.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. All right, so we have it's the talent striker. You already went?
Yeah. No, I've still yet to pick my players.
Okay,
yeah.
Go ahead, jump in.
We're still going with number 8, like box to box, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, based on the formation, because obviously mine was a 4-3-1-2 originally. So I was gonna disagree with Lex, but I understood where she was going with. She did include Michel Platini. The thing is, I don't want to be the guy to just go for, the stats and the trophies, etc. Obviously, like to me, I can't not put a player that has won 3 Ballon d'Ors in a row. Michel Platini was an incredible player. Again, another Juventus player, but obviously shout out to Rivera as well. But again, it's one of those players. Like again, obviously, before my time, it's hard to judge. But like I said, I don't want to be that guy, but I can't ignore the fact that this guy won 3 Ballon d'Ors. He won 2 Scudetti. Like he has to be in this team. So, and then am I going with the other centre mid as well?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm just going to drop the bomb because my centre mid is obviously more of like an attacking midfielder, and I'm going to have to put Diego Armando Maradona.
As a box to box.
Wow. I mean, no box to box. No box to box.
But we still got the 10. We still got the 10 in the formation.
Yeah,
we're going to be able to put him.
Yeah, but I've got someone else in.
There's no way you're
he's playing it. Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know what you're
He wants to put both.
I know what you're doing.
Strikers.
I know what you're doing.
We're about to see Mari Kamshi play.
Trust the process, Gwen.
I know what he's doing.
The process, my guy.
I know. Yeah. He's trying to maximize his chances. Okay.
It might seem early, but I have to put my goal. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to explain who Diego Armando Maradona is. If you don't know him, get to know.
You might need to explain it to George. You might.
I was gonna say Francesco.
Fraudulent guy, man. Fraudulent guy.
He's not even. Totti's not even the mud on Maradona's shoe.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're not. We're gonna push forward.
Score in Serie A history, but not in the mud. That's cool. Bro.
Literally won 2 Scudetti.
You have that.
Did everyone go?
Not me. I didn't go.
Luca's gotta go.
Luca, go, brother.
On the topic
Argentinian up here. Let's do it, bro.
On the topic of fraud watch for Valentino doing what he just did, I'm gonna go with the fraudulent man himself, Platini, at center mid. Very corrupted human, but it's okay. We accept him how he is. 3 back-to-back Ballon d'Ors, cancels out the partnership with Sepp Blatter. It's okay. We're gonna go with him, and of course we're gonna go with Lautaro Martinez next to him. I mean, you have to. I'm gonna keep it short and concise. Everyone explained it what they had to explain already.
Yeah. All right, good. Moving forward. I know. We got how many positions? We got strikers, and that's pretty much it, right?
Trequartista and the 2 strikers.
Trequartista and striker. All right, let's go.
So number 10.
Yeah, number 10. This is when it's gonna get good. I know this is where it's gonna get good. Let's start off with Alex. Kick it off, brother.
I'm putting Totti here. One of my all-time favorite players to watch. A magician, he was the Cucchiaio man. These long parabola shots into the back of the net. Just an absolute legend. That I've talked a little bit about players that I think have been slept on. For me, talking all-time talents in football, not just Serie A. I don't think Totti gets spoken about the way that he should. So he's going to slot in at my number 10 position.
Really, you don't think Totti gets the credit he deserves? I think Totti gets plenty of credit. I mean,
you got people thinking Wayne Rooney was.
I adore Totti.
He's the king of Rome. Yeah. He's literally has that.
Yeah,
I mean, on a world football stage, I don't think he gets put in the conversation. That he should.
I mean, Buffon doesn't even get called the best goalkeeper in the world by most people in other places. So yeah,
we're the underdogs.
He's in the conversation, though. He's in the conversation. I was on TikTok a few days ago. I scrolled. Someone put 25 number 10s ahead of Francesco Totti. 25 players who play number 10.
Okay, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
We're putting David Silva ahead of him. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, come on.
Oh man.
All right, let's press forward. Martino, go ahead, brother.
Maradona is pretty easy. It's the highest peak of any player in league history. It's not close.
Okay. So we have one for Totti, one for Maradona. Lex.
Oh, I know who should.
Don't say Dybala.
Oh,
I know she is.
I
know she is.
Come on,
Lex.
She has a right to say Dybala. She has a right to say Dybala.
Thank you, Dybala.
Not Del Piero. Wait, not Del Piero. You're not gonna put Del Piero in there.
Oh no, he's gonna be in the formation.
Yeah.
Just not there.
Yeah, dude. What do you think this is?
No, because we're talking about 10s, right?
So, yeah,
but
I'm gonna play him higher up. I'm gonna put Dybala in the 10. And then Del Piero's gonna play ahead of him.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Look at Martino's reaction.
Spoiler alert.
No one was surprised.
Big up to fandom. Big up to fandom. Since Maradona should be at the 10, but Dybala probably does have at least a small shout for one of the best cams.
I love Dybala. I love Dybala more than anybody.
I
love Dybala more than anybody.
Appreciate for the dono, bro.
Yeah, appreciate.
More than anybody. More than
anybody. More than anybody.
Big up Colo.
I don't know about that.
I almost shed a tear. When Dybala came on against Fiorentina, I almost shed a tear. People don't understand. I love that guy, but
you know how jealous I am. You know how jealous I am. Dybala is that one player that
not over.
I would have loved at Napoli, bro.
Yeah,
I would have loved.
You know what gets me frustrated about Dybala?
What?
He's injury prone. I wish he wasn't, because he would not even be playing Serie A. He would probably be playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid at this point, and he'd have probably won a lot more things. I truly do believe that, because
that's true.
It just sucks that his muscles are. It's horrible to see. It really is. It really horrible to see, because you see him at Roma at this age right now, in this stage of his career, when he's fully healthy, he's still out there doing miraculous stuff. Yeah. So imagine if he would have stayed healthy throughout his whole career. He would have been in the World Cups for Argentina. He would have been winning.
He did. He was there 2022.
Yeah, but
yes.
Hey, he's still back.
I know, but you know what I'm saying, Martino. He would have most likely been the guy. You know what I mean? Like, he would have been helping carrying that team. You know. But
and so did my idol do. His career didn't last as long as it should have. Kaká. Kaká's the same thing. The back half, the second he left.
Yeah,
he's done.
That's
right.
That's right, Colo.
That's right, Colo. There we go. All right, who's next?
Luca.
Sure,
Lucas, what you got?
So let me give you an analogy for mine, because we all know who I'm gonna pick. But let's just paint the picture. I'm more of a visual learner, visual images. So let me paint the picture for you guys. Guys at Barcelona. He's not really fitting in with the system. Out of this world, un crack, phenomenal, but doesn't really fit the system. Random team from the south of Italy, never won anything. Bums, Lecce, spawned in out of nowhere, and they want to sign a player. I'm putting it in nowadays terms. Lecce come in, like mid-table, bottom of the league. Let's all come together and sign this one footballer. See what can come from this. Everyone in the world says, what is this guy doing? The guy says, listen, the neighborhood there reminds me of El Barrio back at home. Reminds me of where I grew up. I like the vibes. I'm here. We're cooking. Pulls up. 2-3 years later, I'm not sure what the exact timeline is. I watched a million documentaries on it, but I'm on the spot right now. A couple of years later, they win the league. These guys were bums. They never won anything. Wins the league. Then a couple of years later, again, wins the league again. Wins a Europa League. This is a club, Lecce, never done anything. Now swap Lecce with Napoli in the 80s. Diego Armando, el rey del fútbol, el pibe de oro, Maradona, the GOAT after Messi, the GOAT. That's my guy. I gotta get in my cam.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
I mean that intro he gave, it was just, it was beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That needs to be the soundtrack on Maradona Edit.
Yeah.
Together these days.
I might inspire Lecce to sign someone from La Masia.
Yeah.
Any editors out there, make it happen.
Yeah.
So who's left?
Right.
Alex and Alex.
I put Totti.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah,
it's
you put Totti.
Valentino.
Yeah, Valentino. Who you got, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of made it a bit difficult for myself, right? I think I'll make an adaptation. I think instead of 4-3-1-2, I'll go 4-2-2-2 and put Maradona Cam. I do agree. I think he needs to be a 10. But the other is hard because obviously I initially had Roberto Baggio, but it has been so hard to decide between him and Francesco Totti because I loved Totti. I mean, everyone here loved Totti. Yeah, like it's hard. It's still difficult to even make my mind up. It's hard to not include Roberto Baggio in his team in an all-time 11 in Serie A. It's hard. I'm gonna choose Roberto Baggio, and I'm not gonna pull out he won the Ballon d'Or because of course he did, but that's not the solely reason why I'm gonna pick him. But Roberto Baggio is one of the most technically gifted Italian players of all time. Totti as well, of course, he was a magician. But Totti very, very, very close behind. But yeah, I'm going to choose Baggio for the sake.
That's actually a really famous debate that we've seen it a lot on Twitter in the past years, Totti or him. So funny how that came up here. So I want to know what you guys think about that. About Valentino putting
Baggio
selection.
Baggio had like one leg basically his whole career. If you knew anything about his knee, if you saw videos of his knee, hey brother, you look at the loot. No. This was at peak a better player than Totti, and Totti in my house is like Jesus Christ. So, like Baggio, his overall ability and doing that on one leg was insane. Like it's just not even replicated. And the peak is better than Totti. I'm sorry to Totti, but Baggio was in the conversation for, best player of the world for a couple years.
Yeah,
it's really difficult to do with his injuries that he had. It's the reason why he didn't do much after the World Cup. Then he was
also if they would have won that World Cup, the conversation.
It's a different. No one gets a worse rep off of one. Yeah, and Baresi also missed a penalty too. It wasn't even just him. There's a lot of things that went into all of that. Just to get there. He was the main reason they got to the final.
Baggio missed, Totti didn't, but that's the thing, man.
Lex, what do you think about that, Lex? I want to ask each special guest what they think about that selection.
I think it's great. I think Baggio is just an awesome show. That's someone that I'm still debating in my head. I was going through the same exact debate between Totti and Baggio, actually, with Del Piero as the other one. But yeah, he was incredible. So also super top guy. He just every time I see footage of him online, whether he was being interviewed, I know JFTV Luca interviewed him. He seems like such a good dude. Just a really humble and kind person. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else has had the chance to meet him. He was in New York and stuff too, but.
No, I completely missed the opportunity. I tried so hard. I missed that opportunity.
Yeah. No, excellent guy. And like you said, incredible player, just such a talent and unfortunate even with that injury that he pushed through. But yeah, great show.
Yeah. So obviously you're going to side with your Juventus player again. Right?
Baggio played everywhere, to be fair.
I also love Totti, so it's just tough. No. Our generation.
I just poke at Lex a little bit. I'm just poking at Lex a little bit. I'm just messing around. So are we done? We're done with that selection.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So we're gonna go to strikers.
Martino.
Oh no! Sorry, I thought you meant the whole 11. My bad.
No.
Oh yeah,
no.
We're
going to strikers. Sorry. Yeah,
my fault.
We're gonna go to strikers.
And this is the last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys. Strikers up. Let's kick it off with Lucas.
My first selection, I think, for me, I'm just gonna preface R9 GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo GOAT, but in terms of Serie A longevity, I can't include them on this list, in my opinion. But I have to give them their flowers. My first guy is gonna be 3 Ballon d'Ors, Marco van Basten. If this guy played more. Bro, it's a shame. It's a shame. He did so much in the little time. 4 Serie A's, I believe. Milan guys back me. I don't know if that was 4 Serie A's, 3 Ballon d'Or. He was just watching back his highlights. What a lethal finisher. A guy like that is phenomenal. Plays the striker role like nobody else. My second guy here's where I want it to be a little different, stand out. See,
you better not. It better not be who I think it is.
It's not Double L. It's not Lorenzo Luca. It was close though. It was close. It was almost. I considered it.
Almost there.
It just better not be another ex-Napoli player. It better not be an ex.
It is going to be.
It's not Higuain. It's not Higuain.
Okay, thank you.
Shout for El Matador Cavani. A shout, but not the guy. But streets won't forget. That's my favorite striker of all time.
Bro.
I'm gonna go with Gabriel Batistuta. He always chilled with like teams that weren't necessarily the best. No disrespect to Fiorentina and Roma, but you know he did what he had to do with those clubs. He won leagues. He was capocannoniere. He like a phenomenal striker. Batigol. He did what he had to do. For me, Batistuta. It's probably a shot that nobody here is gonna pick unless you were, then you know ball. But I think Batistuta is my low-key shot, and Van Basten is a very obvious shot. I don't wanna put the Ronaldo Nazarios. I don't wanna put the Cristiano Ronaldo. I wanted to stand out a little bit with that one. And honestly, for me, Batistuta is that guy.
Cristiano clears R9 in Serie A, but
in Serie A, yeah. Maybe.
It's a different league he played in. Was much easier than R9's Serie A.
That's true.
Yeah, that's nice, but still,
R9
man.
never played against Kalidou Koulibaly. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true.
And
R9 gave you 18 good months, if that.
18 good months where he was like arguably one of the best players in the world. Actually, arguably the best.
Didn't win.
Yeah,
the best. Didn't win.
But Valentino, who you got?
Okay, so absolutely agreed. Marco Van Basten gets into the team. One of the best strikers of all time. Really, really good. I think it's the second striker that's very debatable. There's a lot of good options. I can't obviously, not say that. I mean, listen, Ronaldo Nazario, he was the most terrifying striker has ever graced the Serie A. Like, he was ridiculous when he came in. Again, it's so tough because I feel like I'm only going to pick this based on impact and influence as well when it comes to not just Serie A but football in general. And it might come as a surprise, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Some people might agree, some people might disagree. But I have to go with Andrea Petagna. I mean, what am I?
You know what? That's a good one. You got it.
Nah, never. No, for me,
unless he was chasing a piece of cake, that's probably he would be the best striker chasing a piece of cake.
Yeah, to be fair, he would be the best at that. No, Cristiano Ronaldo. I just think his influence as soon as he came to the Serie A, obviously influencing football in general, but even his stats just were unbelievable. I mean, obviously he scored 101 goals in 134 appearances. He's had better stats than, I guess, Ronaldo Nazario in lesser seasons. But obviously, like we said, Cristiano played with a different era of Serie A players compared to Ronaldo Nazario. So it's a very debatable choice there, but I'm going to have to go with CR7 for me anyway.
I really can't get behind that at all. I can't agree.
Me neither.
No way.
Cavani clears, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like, yeah, I even have Higuain above him.
I love El Matador. I do love Gonzalo as always.
Cavani had more Serie A.
But I think, but the thing is with Cristiano, like, he took the piss as soon as he came in. Like, he put up numbers. His numbers are historic. You can't really debate that. Like, he came in, won MVP.
They brought him in to win the
Higuain was the top scorer, the top scorer right now in the whole season.
Dude, that take is horrible.
We could mention like people that have really.
He lost the Capocannoniere to Quagliarella, who was like 37.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Martino spitting.
I'm just saying. He was incredible at Juve. He was incredible. I get the point.
But Cristiano's peak was not at Juve. Like,
no one's saying that. No one's saying
I know.
So you have. Like,
I just wanted to be a bit different, guys.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry.
Amazing.
It's not even like it's not a bad thing.
Listen, back to stats.
It's not a.
No, you should have stayed with Petagna, bro.
Do you guys really? All right, so I'm gonna give it to Alex, but before I give it to Alex, do you guys really think someone like Cristiano comes in for the couple of seasons he comes in and deserves to be in the starting 11 of Serie A of all time compared to other strikers who have done amazing things throughout their career in Serie A? Alex, what do you think?
Not for me. I mean, I default to Martino's argument earlier where it's like the quality of the league. I mean, this was incredibly hard because my like growing up with Calcio was during an era of strikers that like Vieri, Shevchenko, Crespo, Di Natale, like just like incredible strikers that made you fall in love with the game. And the league was in a much different space as far as competitiveness is concerned. I think like Cristiano caught the league at a really good time for him to catch the league. So he put up those numbers, but you know, he caught it at a good time for, what are you waving your arms at, bro? Hold on.
No. I want to dispel this notion. I want to dispel this notion that there's any Serie A defender that could have stopped Cristiano Ronaldo. There's no Serie A defender that can stop that guy. No.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? By the way,
the notion that Cristiano Ronaldo. The notion that there's any era of Serie A defenders that can stop Cristiano Ronaldo is
absolutely.
Yes.
There definitely is.
Yes, there is.
There's no Serie A era that Cristiano Ronaldo wouldn't come back.
Is speed paying you? What's going on here? Era after era.
Martino, mention a couple of center backs that would stop him.
Nesta, Baresi, Cannavaro, like Chiellini has done it as well in his prime.
All agree.
We're this Juve.
Genuinely,
It's not prime Cristiano because he's at Juve. That's the thing here. Absolutely,
we have to go off of. Hold on, guys. We have to go off of when he played in the league. We're not talking about Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo. No, we're talking about Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo. Very different.
He still would come in and score. He still would come in and score.
You said that. Yeah,
you said no defender
would stop him. That's different.
And that's nonsense.
We're spending way too much time talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's so like
he's not even the best Portuguese striker to play in Serie A.
What have I done?
Now we're just being ludicrous now.
Genoa Vitinha, have you ever heard of him? That's a striker.
But no, like
I was thinking football obviously in general in terms of influence and everything, but obviously, yeah, you guys definitely got a point when it comes to obviously Serie A. But I mean, do you know what? I need to start being, I need to start bringing Napoli more into it. I'm gonna have to put Gonzalo Higuain because no one's ever scored 36 goals.
I would get behind that, even though I despise him. I would get behind that.
Higuain made more influence.
Well, he's done at Napoli and Juventus as well.
Yeah, more at Napoli though, because we had him during his best years. They had 2 seasons of him, and they shipped him away.
We had prime Pipita.
Yeah, you guys had 2 good seasons of him, and that's it. And you guys signed him to win the Champions League. And did that work out for you guys?
They were good.
Wait, Dom, they also signed Cristiano to win the Champions League. That also didn't work out. So,
Doodle,
bro.
Oh my God.
Doodle doesn't know what he's talking about. It's cool. Doodle doesn't know what he's talking about. It's classic Doodle. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Like,
so I mean, it's an unanimous decision here. The people in the chat, absolutely, a lot of them do not agree.
People in the chat I'm not even gonna say it, but like, no, the fact that no.
Dom, check this out, Dom. Hold on. Look at this comment here. EPO still has slightly more legendary players.
No, they don't.
No, they don't, bro. Sorry to hand it to you, but Serie A clears over there.
We haven't even mentioned names that get in for the all-time Prime 11.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. Martino, yep, hit on the point.
So my 2 forwards, Diego Armando Maradona is going to take one of the spots, so I can get both Totti and Maradona into the team, and then the other one is Van Basten. Easy.
Yeah, I like that. I like those 2. Yeah, I like those 2. Maybe because my ears were bleeding when I heard Ronaldo, and like whatever was said after that just like made my day. But yeah, good job, Valentino. You did that on purpose. I'm watching.
Vale, come on.
All right, so we are done with the starting 11, guys. How do you guys feel overall? Anyone think that there's players that deserve honorable mention?
I didn't go for strikers.
You go?
Oh, you didn't?
Okay.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm biased. Van Basten and Sheva.
No,
Shevchenko is
Shevchenko?
It's not bad.
Big striker, definitely. And also, just a quick last shout out to Pippo Inzaghi as well. Just he wouldn't get into my all-time.
Reasons why, Martino, for your 2 selections.
Sheva is arguably the best striker of the 21st century in Serie A. He's really like in that conversation. He won a Ballon d'Or, scored that winning penalty kick against Juve in the Champions League final. And what he did in the late 90s, early 2000s was like insane in Serie A. Like, and he also used to
complete a striker as it gets.
And not even to rag on Inter here, but he was one of, if not the greatest derby player.
He's his top scorer in the derby's history.
Yeah.
Didn't he also miss? Didn't he also miss in 05? Wasn't him?
05, yes. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just want to pick that up.
No, it's okay. He has more Ballon d'Ors than Totti. It's fine.
It's sick. It's sick. It is sick. No, but I'm just putting it. I'm just putting out that right. In the biggest moment.
Well, you have to make a Champions League final to miss one, George.
That's cool. That's cool. You guys shouldn't have been in it because you guys were in Calciopoly, but
in Serie A for a UEFA competition, that makes sense. Yeah.
No, you guys don't get points, but then you cried and moan. Oh no, we should be in it. We should be in it. And then you got a couple more points,
and then won it again in 2000.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Then he did ball it. Karma, innit? Karma.
So guys, listen.
3 players,
right.
Just quickly.
Let's recap on the. I mean, there's some differences with certain positions, but let's throw in a general starting 11 that we decided to go with.
Buffon.
So we have
We all
Buffon.
agreed. Left back, we had Mario Rui.
No, we did not have Mario Rui, bro. No, we absolutely did not.
I have it written here. I literally have it written here.
Buffon in goal, Maldini left back.
Yeah, I have it all.
Baresi, Nesta.
Yeah, Baresi's in there. Nesta as well. Maldini at left back.
Who got more, Cafu or Zanetti?
Zanetti.
I think Zanetti.
Zanetti got voted in. Yeah.
Somehow, some way.
Pirlo Regista.
Pirlo Regista.
Pirlo Regista.
Mataos, I think.
Mateus in midfield, yeah, well, along with
Platini.
Maradona.
Platini.
Maradona.
Van
Basten. Van Basten, and then it was up in the air for who the other one was.
Yeah, we still kind of locked in for the last one.
Can we put Baggio there, maybe?
Baggio.
We could put Baggio there. To be
fair.
Baggio.
Yeah.
Second all-time top scorer. Second all-time top scorer doesn't get in, but no, Baggio.
Yeah. So Doodle, could you just type that into the chat so the guys get it in there, and then we're gonna move on. Martino, I know you're pressing for time, bro. I know you stayed longer than you wanted to. So if you want to bounce, just.
Did you want me to do the 3 players quick or the top 6? I could give you either.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I could do. Top 6, I think, is the same as last year, just a different order.
Okay.
I have Roma and Inter as my almost guaranteed Champions League spot, definitely Inter. Then it gets a little dicey. I think Juve will be better this year with a full season of Spalletti. Napoli will get results. I need to see them finish the market better. If they get more help, then I have them more comfortably in top 4. I think Como do take a step back for Europa League because it's a lot of games for them to play. I think they have to adapt. And they just snuck in. Like Milan and Juve were terrible at the back end of the year. I know we give credit to Como, but Como wasn't exactly fully dominant. If they get Moise Kean, then sure, absolutely. I hear that. Milan's a wild card. Like I've said, they're either 6th place or maybe 2nd. It depends on their signings and how well they play. But I have them in Europa League with Como. And then, Juve, Napoli, Inter, Roma in the top 4. I have Inter winning.
So if you could drop a specific order right now, just I mean, it's early. Transfer window's not even done yet. But if you were betting, man, what would you?
I'd go Inter, Roma, Juve, Napoli, Como, Milan, and then maybe Atalanta 7th if you really care about Conference League. But yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. See, George, no one cares about Conference League, George. See.
You're always always on me, bro.
That's a good selection. So listen. So big up, brother. Appreciate you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Very nice.
Hey, Martino, thanks for passing through, man.
Yeah, of course.
See you again.
Good night, everybody.
See you, brother.
Nice to meet you guys. Bye.
Be well.
So let's go into the fun game. We're gonna go into keep, start, bench, sell. We have our players selected. Doodle, write down the selections for who picks who, just in case we need a tiebreaker up in here, and then we're gonna post it up to you guys in the chat so you guys are aware. Just keep the notes, Doodle. Gio, do you have the list?
Yeah, I have the list as well. Yeah.
All right. So Gio, name out the players, and Doodle keep track of what the results are. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So keep, bench, sell. We have here. So this is for goalkeeper. We have Vicario, Meret, Magnan, or Martinez. Remember, it's keep, bench, or sell, and you can sell two,
by the way,
and sell two, by the way. Yes. So let's start with Luca. Let's start with you. So
can you rename the players?
Yeah, I got you. Vicario, that's 1. Meret, that's 2. Magnan is 3, and Martinez is 4. Martinez from Inter, the goalkeeper for Inter.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going. I think after many years of proving goaltending dominance in the league, I'm gonna keep Magnan as a starter. I think he's had moments where people doubted him, but ultimately I think he's the strongest on this list. I'm benching Vicario based on his Empoli time. He did really well when he was in the league, and mind you, like it's not a when you go to Spurs, like you know what's gonna happen. Toxic fan base, toxic everything. It messes with your mental health, and it just doesn't work out for you. That's just the Prem for you. Look at how many studs come out of the Prem playing well in other leagues, and when they're in the Prem, they're just not at the level that they should be. Forget about the Prem. That's just like at any big commercialized team. Look at Mastantuono, for example. Was not ready to go to Real Madrid. He went there and he basically got turned into a meme. But this guy, if you watched him at River, he was great. And he's gonna have a great season at Fiorentina. Sorry to get off topic, but that's just my point where I was going with that. I'm gonna bench Vicario. I'm gonna sell Meret. Honestly, you probably get like 10 million for him, 12 million for him, and keep him as far away from the team. I don't want him there. He's a cancer in the locker room. From if you heard the stuff that happened last year, the leaks with the club. Wow. He was doing some stuff with Conte that I don't know if you guys are aware of. He was chatting certain things behind the scenes. We don't want that. Wow. We don't want that. And
Martinez, you mean like complaining about Conte and all that stuff?
Complaining, making up rumors, things like that. Like I don't know if it's true, but there was one of those journalists, Fabrizio Corona, that said something about that.
But I mean, none of the players were happy whatsoever. I mean, Lobotka jumped on a podcast and was complaining about the training. So
that's true.
Maybe the problem was Conte.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was it.
Says literally everyone at the end of the Conte era. Yeah. At the end of Conte's time, everyone says maybe this guy.
I've seen my fair share of Meret matches and mistakes against teams that we shouldn't have made mistakes against. So I think he's staying as far away as possible from the club. We're selling him. And Martinez. Honestly, when you said Martinez, I thought you said Dibu. I was gonna make that guy my starter right away, but then you said Inter Martinez, and I was like, who is this bum?
Hey, he's not a bum. Without him, we don't win the Copa last season. Just saying. Without him, we don't win.
3 games in his life. Career.
I'm selling him to some random mid-table Prem team. Brentford's coming knocking. We're selling him for 25 million. Well, he's out of here.
All right. So the next one, let's see who we got. Let's start with Valentino. What do you got? And I'll read you the list if you want me to again, if you want to refresh.
Is it the same goalkeepers?
Yep, same. Vicario.
Same exact list.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be honest, because I completely agree with Luca here. Every single one. I mean, Magnan is extremely reliable. He's done it many years with Milan. I'd keep him 110%. I agree on the point with Vicario. I actually really like Vicario as a goalkeeper, and I think he would do well in the Serie A, especially as much as he's developed now as well as a keeper. So I'm happy to bench him. With Alex Meret, the same thing. The thing is, I've always had a soft spot for Meret. Even a lot of Napoli fans, they've always got, a lot of them definitely got mad for Meret and always wanted him to leave. Obviously, it's got to a point that he needs to leave now. I think his time is up. But there was time, 22-23 season for me. I fell in love with Meret. He was unbelievable. I don't care what anyone says. He was arguably the best keeper in the league in that year. But again, and Martinez. I mean, who? Sorry, but again, that's Alex. I agree.
I love Alex.
Everybody watches. everybody watches enough Serie A to give an all-time 11, but nobody knows it.
We know
this.
We know
Okay, guys.
We don't rate him.
Y'all will find
guys,
out this
sounds
season.
good.
Just wait. Just
Sounds
wait.
good.
Just wait.
Sounds good.
Even backup goalkeeper who couldn't even get ahead.
No problem. No problem.
Oh, I'm sorry. You couldn't even get ahead of a struggling Jan Sommer. We meant to
There's reasons for that. There's reasons.
Alex,
for
I've
that.
seen him play. I went to the Maradona last year when Napoli played Inter. Not last year, sorry, the year before. Early 2025. I when
he was good in that game.
He was great. He was great. But I just and with the three other keepers, like
I get it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Alex's reaction, like, okay, whatever. Alex, you're up, brother.
All right, so I'm trashing Vicario and Meret. Vicario, I think, has a chance to, get his career and his confidence back. The thing that holds me back from that is not even what we saw in the Premier League, but more so this situation that he's walking into at Juve is it's a boiling hot cauldron, right? This goalkeeper situation at Juve's the pressure on Juve to begin with. So if he doesn't establish himself as this was the right call, because there were other goalkeepers that were in the running that everybody wanted, right? They were going after Zion at some point, Dibu Martinez at some point. It ends up being Vicario, and if that doesn't go well, it could really kill the confidence to the point where, we might not see much out of him for the rest of his career. I'm going to bench him. Sell him at this point. Meret, easy sell for me in this list. We're going to bench Josep Martinez. You guys don't know, but you will know. He's got the best feet of all the goalkeepers on this list. I can say that with confidence. He's maybe not the best in the air as far as crosses across the box are concerned. That's his weakness, but he's a good shot stopper, great with his feet, and I think he'll do well. He arguably should have been our number one option last year, but should have been. And then Magnan. I have a lot of reservations about keeping Magnan and where his career is going. I don't think that this whole end of the summer, he should have been with the team instead of still being on vacation. When you see the likes of Lautaro joining up the team and stuff like that, I know there's controversy around that. He's got to remind everyone on social media that he's the captain. That kind of stuff, like, also, it weirds me out a little bit. And he's near post Magnan. So I don't know that that's going away anytime soon either. We'll keep him, but, I have reservations.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Magic Mike, Milan would probably be in the Conference League right now. They'll probably be out of Europe. I really do think that.
Yeah.
I really do think that.
I immediately reminded of the Como game last year, Milan 3, Como 1. I mean, they were peppering. Milan was not playing well. They were peppering. He was the only reason that game ended up going the way that it went. So, still a top quality shot stopper.
Yeah, definitely. Lex, you're the last one up. What do you?
All right, I have the same answers that Luca had.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, so keep Magnan, of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna sell Zvilar to Juve. Sorry, George.
We're not doing that.
Joking.
Greatest goalkeeper in Serie A history, by the way.
History, relax, brother.
Okay. I don't know about that yet, but hey, maybe if he brings Roma Scudetto, never know. But I think, and so same answers. Ben Vicario, he's the new guy on our team, so I want him to do well, and then sell the other two.
Yeah, I want Vicario to do absolutely trash at Juventus. I hope
he will. I don't rate him. That guy he's a walking calamity.
Hope not.
He's a walking calamity.
Oh man.
Hope he does well. All
right, let's move on to the next.
100% Meret needs to leave, man.
Yeah.
He's the Papera get fucked.
How
Let's not talk about it, man. The preseason was taking it. Oh, let's not talk about it. Anyway, let's move on.
All right, let's move on to now the defense now. So we have Lukumi, Ramani, Pavlovic, and John Stones.
See, guys, these are difficult. We didn't make this easy, guys.
We
didn't make this easy. You guys got some time. We're gonna throw. Who's ready to go right now? Who's ready to go right now with their selection? They don't even have to think about it.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
It's Oh, go ahead.
Whoever. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Inter won the league. Inter first.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. So we got Stones, Lukumi, Rachmani, and who?
Pavlovic.
Pavlovic. Okay, so we're selling Pavlovic for sure. This is tough. I'm gonna sell Stones for now. We haven't seen him in Serie A. He is, in the latter half of his career. That's not by any means to say that I don't think he's going to be a perfect fit, but I'm just going off of what I've been able to see in Serie A. And then
very surprising, Alex. I wasn't expecting that. I get your point. I get what you're trying to say, but it's very surprising that you didn't at least bench him.
I have respect for what Rachmani and Lukumi have done in Serie A up until this point.
Okay.
So, having to choose between one of those two, I think I would bench Lukumi, and then we'll start Rachmani.
Let's go. Yeah. W for Napoli up there. Let's go.
Honestly, I agree.
His name, but honestly,
I agree with that.
No, the two Napoli fans, of course.
Good job. Evan and Nika is better than both of them.
So underrated, Rachmani. I can't speak highly enough.
No, Rachmani, when he joined Napoli, I didn't rate him at first. I thought he was shocking on his debut and everything. I was like, who is this bum? And then honestly, he proved me wrong. So for me, Rachmani is probably the best center back on this list in the league. John Stones, outside of the league, no comment. Overall, obviously, John Stones' career better. But in the league, for me, Rachmani he's been proven to know how to play in the league. He's gotten that experience in the league. Like, he's just gotten better with age, and I trust Rachmani at the back.
Yeah. People sleep on him as a leader too.
Yeah.
He's a very good leader.
Yeah, he is.
Lukumi is the backup, same reason. Bologna done. Now he's gonna do well. Change of environment and everything. He is injury prone though, so that's one thing. But who isn't these days? I mean, these guys play 175 games a year. Obviously, they're gonna get fucking injured 1 week.
Exactly. Bremer is also injury prone, but you guys don't discredit Bremer, right? So okay, come on.
I never said anything about Bremer.
No, I'm talking to this guy down here. My favorite friend RB over here, saying that that Juventus is actually gonna finish above Napoli this year, and they're going to the quarterfinals in the Europa. You said you were winning the Europa, right? RB, am I not mistaken? Did you say you were winning the Europa?
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Juventus to go to the Stadium of Light and Brian Brobby just
the thunder.
That's my boy RB. He's cool people, man. He's one of the cool Juventini.
My God, man.
All right. So who's next?
Yeah, I'm selling the other two. I'm selling Stones and Pavlovic. Pavlovic, I'll sell him on a free, honestly. If anyone wants him, I don't just fucking ass. And then the other guy, Stones. I take some bread for him, but nah.
All right. So everybody went, right?
No. Well, I didn't go yet. No.
I just called you Dybala.
I respond to that too. So
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm going to keep Lukumi because obviously new at Juve and really hope he does well. I think he's a great move for us this Mercato. So yeah, I'm really rooting for him. I'm going to bench Rachmani and I'm going to sell Stones. That was a tough one, but I agree we haven't seen him in Serie A yet. I do think he's a great pickup for Inter, unfortunately. But yeah, and then sell Pavlovic.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next position. Right. Who do we got?
Fullbacks.
We got the fullbacks.
Okay,
right,
fullbacks.
So we got Cambiasso, Spinazzola, Bartesaghi, and Spence.
Fullbacks of doom.
This is tough.
This
is tough. Like, this is very tough.
We wanted to make it tough, so we made it tough.
Yeah. Anybody want to go? Who's ready?
They're all so mid to just bad. Maybe apart from Spence.
Here we go.
They're all just so bad.
One of them played in the World Cup semifinal, by the way, just this summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first.
You're gonna go. Okay, yeah. Lucas going first.
So the first guy I'm gonna sell. No disrespect, I'm selling Handy Manny. Bro looks exactly like him. Cambiasso, if you know Handy Manny, you know that guy. That's I think like a Canadian or American show. I don't know, for like kids.
Oh,
maybe I'm the only guy who knows it. But look him up
no,
on Google.
I know
It's
what you're
exactly
talking
like
about.
Cambiaso. He's getting sold, unfortunately. The second guy I'm selling, you guys said he's a World Cup semifinalist. My GOAT made him look like an average player.
I mean, your GOAT is the greatest footballer of all time, to be fair. So
I'm just saying. My GOAT did the same to Guardiola in 2022 when everyone was calling him the GOAT. So,
hey, Spence made that tackle though when it was 1v1. I mean, you know.
Sure.
Oh my God!
I'm selling him because you'll get money for him.
He made the tackle.
You get money.
Put out a fire that he caused. Like,
oh yeah, true. Wow. No, but you get good bread for Spence. So I'm selling Spence. I think my starter is going to be Spina, just for the experience he's had in the league, and Bartesaghi is his backup because Bartesaghi has a lot of potential. I honestly see Bartesaghi as a three-man back, center back, like left center back. I think he could do a good job there. Maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself, but I think he could do a good job there. But Spina has had too many years in the league, and I think that he has that experience, and he still has it at this age. If he stays fit.
Like 30, he's like 33, this guy, bro.
Yeah, if he stays fit, Spina could be one of the obscure shouts for best fullbacks.
Yeah, let's hope and pray. Because we're pretty old. We're pretty old at the fullback position.
It's not
we got a senior citizen home at fullback, you know? These guys go have some cafe with crackers after the game, you know? They pull out their fake teeth. That's how old they are. That's how old our fullbacks are. Just letting you know. Anyways, moving. I like that selection, by the way.
Thank you.
Big up on that selection.
Let's do Valentino.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to disagree, even on the centre backs point. Like, it's
this is Cambiaso, by the way. Sorry to.
Yeah, identical. No, you know what? I rate Bartesaghi really highly. I think he's a great defender. He's very good, but I can't disagree with the fact that, I mean, I've always had a soft spot for Spinazzola, even when he was at Roma. He was a phenomenal player. The fact that he had that, devastating injury at the Euros, and I thought he was never going to recover, and he came back, and he proved how good he really truly is. Coming in at Napoli, I thought, you know what, it's all right. I mean, at the moment, if everyone's treating us like a hospital because we're trying to bring people that are just injury prone, but Spinazzola proved that wrong for me, and yeah, I have to start him. And again, Spence, haven't seen much. He's a good player, but yeah. And then Cambiaso again. I think I don't hate Cambiaso. I think he's a great player as well. I think he's done decent things at Juve.
Great.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player.
We calling anybody great?
He's not great. He's not good, not great.
No, good. He's good. He's a very good player. But I can't disagree. I'm trying to disagree, but I can't.
Man, I'm seeing the Napoli fans playing the Lex card, picking their players, putting their players first. They're copying you, Lex. What's going on? They're picking their players. No, but that's a good shout out for Spina. That's why I selected him in this list, because I know it's going to be a little bit difficult to compare to the others.
Of course.
Alex.
Yeah.
I know this is going to be interesting.
It's going to be different for sure.
I know it is. I can see your face.
But I give my reasoning. So Spinazzola is going to be a sell. Reason being is I think the best years of his football are now behind us. You guys have mentioned the age already. He's dealt with some devastating injuries in the past. Now at the point in his career that he is, like, this is about managing it so he can, stay on the field and still give what he has to give. But just simply for the fact that I think, his best years are behind him, I'm going to go ahead and sell him. Cambiaso, I'm also going to sell. Cambiaso. I'm going to sell him because the consistency is not there for me. There's some games where, he shows up and he looks like, okay, this is the guy that we thought he was going to be. And then some games he makes a really bad mistake. And it's just it's too up and down for me. So I'll go ahead and sell him. Bartesaghi, I'll have him as my bench. I think it's going to be a really important year for him, because ahead of him right now, they just spent, 50, 60 million on Diego Moreira, and you expect that he's going to get a lot of time there. I don't know if he's going to slot Bartesaghi into the left center back position. And then also Estupiñán still in the team, if they're able to move him, I feel much better about Bartesaghi, but that's just, a lot of competition, a coach that, Allegri gave him the minutes last year. We don't know what Amorim is going to do with him and how he looks at him, but as a player, I think he's got a ton of potential. And I'm starting or keeping Spence. For me, this is a player who, on a physical level, has all the tools to be able to dominate in Serie A. He's going into a team that, Inter is the kind of team where you don't need to step in and shine from day one. Like, you can really integrate and kind of work your way into the team because it's a well-oiled machine. We're not going to ask him to do too much. So I think, he can have a really good year as well. So that's my selections. Reasonable? No.
Yeah, no, I actually, I have nothing. I get it. I understand what you're saying. I really do.
That was explained perfectly. That was explained perfectly.
I tried. I thought about it. I had some time. Thank you, Luca. Appreciate it.
Big up to RB with the donation as well. Just want to mention
big up, brother. Big up.
This guy saying Cambiaso over here. Like, what about Cambiaso, bro?
Bro, most people said sell, by the way. I'm keeping track. Most people said sell Cambiaso. So,
it's deserved. Like, he's not.
Big up,
I think he's horrible. And his own fan base want him gone. So I totally agree with Cambiaso being sold. I mean, he's not good at all. Like, I don't see anything valuable of him anymore.
He's a headless chicken.
Nice.
He's a headless chicken. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's not. The headless chicken on Juventus is actually Conceição. Let's be real. That's the headless chicken. Runs around. Very little IQ. Very little IQ when it comes to playmaking. Very little IQ when it comes to playmaking. Very little IQ.
Zero IQ. The Cambiaso zero IQ.
So you're telling me Juve got the headless chicken and the lion.
And the lion. Later on, Lex.
Can't wait for the lion to score against your club.
He ain't even gonna get in the game, let alone score. Like, that guy.
Can you imagine that? That'd be so fun. We need this to happen.
I said that, Lex, I said that, I said, what if, he does end up scoring on Roma? Woo-hoo! Cooking session for George alert.
Bro, that day we're all eating with content that day. I swear I'm
telling you, I'm going straight at George.
Right, if that happens,
I'm going straight at him. I'm going straight at him.
George, man, George, you know you're successful, brother, when you got all these haters ready to go at you, bro. Yeah. You know you're doing something good in life. You're doing something good in life, bro. Embrace it. Lex, what's your selection?
Oh, this is tough, man. I mean, I hear the Cambiaso criticism. I do. Because I think it's because we all know that his potential and his ceiling as a player is so much higher than what he's been showing. Like, that's the problem. Like, I don't think he's been actually, he made some errors last year that were questionable in many games.
I remember them.
A couple.
Okay.
I remember because I was cheering them on. You're my boy.
Bro was playing against them.
Ever since the Man City links, he's been going downhill. That was like his peak when Pep wanted him. And ever since then, but I think I'm going to keep Spinazzola. I have a soft spot for him. I do since the Euros, and just respect him a bunch as a player with his experience in Serie A. Keeping him, I'm going to bench Cambiaso because I think he needs a bit of benching to get back on track. But I do think there's still a player there. And then it's tough because I know the Jed Spence. I hear you, Alex, like I do, because I do think he's a good signing for Inter, unfortunately. So it's a tough one for me to say sell. And then I'm selling Bartasaghi, which is tough too, because I do know he has potential there, but those are my choices.
Big up RB.
Hey, Cagliari Lab, please take a screenshot of
Oh, man.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
I have the time stamp.
Bro says sabotaging, crazy.
He said quarterfinals for Juve last season in the Champions League.
So very interesting, your selections. You would actually sell Spence and you would bench Cambiaso.
Yeah, probably a little bit of bias showing there, but
just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. But it's tough. It was a tough one for me. It was.
I get it. When he was shining, like when Man City wanted him, he he was doing good work for his club and for the national team. I remember.
Yes.
That's
And
not.
I don't know what happened to him.
He
I don't
got
know
to
what
his head.
happened to him.
His ego.
It's a purple patch because we've seen more bad than good now. It's safe to say that was a purple patch.
Last season was not good. Not good. Yeah. He had that ankle injury, and then he was like on and off. But no, last season there was quite a few moments that were like, goals, like errors that led to goal and such.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Gasperini to sign him next season. Like I've seen it. I know it's happening.
He's gonna sign the Lion.
Wow. All right. So we're done with the fullbacks, right?
Italy, though.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
All right, let's push forward, guys. So we're done with the fullback. Who we're moving on to next? It's the midfield, right?
Yeah,
and it's just one selection of midfields, right?
Oh, here we go.
No, it's just
just one lineup for midfields. All right, good.
Yeah.
So listen to this one, guys. Go ahead, Gio. Drop the material.
All right. So we got Locatelli. Well, I like to call him Luca. I like to call him Luca Smelly. You know. So So we got him there. We got Lobotka. We have Rabiot, and we have Sucic.
Yeah. Hey, Lex, I don't know if you've seen our we have a new graphic designer. His name is Gio, and he's made some beautiful artwork for Locatelli.
Very good supporting
artwork. Wanted to tell you this, wanted to bring this up for you, I know you, but this is my favorite one, Lex. This is my favorite one, Lex. This one.
I love that one. That was a classic. That was a classic. That was a classic. I'm sorry, Alex, but this one was a classic.
Bro, Gio, you should have put the red nose on his nose. You should put the
I should have done that. Listen, thank you, Doodle. Now I'm gonna tweak some things.
Lex didn't find that too funny. She didn't. She didn't like that too much.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. So let's. Who's gonna go first? Lex, you want to go first? You want to go first?
Who else?
All right.
Let's go first. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm selling Rabiot off the bat.
After that season that he had with Milan?
Yep.
Seems like there's some type of hatred there. It seems like there's something personal there brewing.
Maybe just
did Nick tell you?
3.5 jealous ex. Yeah.
3.5 mediocre seasons at Juve. Maybe like 8 months that were decent. Purple
and a lot of contract issues, right?
Yeah, we're gonna not go there. So sell him. And then this is tough for me because actually Sucic, he looked so good at the World Cup too. I think like he's super solid, man. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I have to sell him just because I just can't put him over me personally over Loka or Lobotka. So, and then those two.
If you pick Locatelli over Lobotka,
Lex.
No, I genuinely dare you.
Lobotka, and we're going to bench Locatelli. Even though Locatelli was very good last season, I thought huge fan of his, that especially last season. And Lobotka just Lobotka.
Yeah.
So that's my choice.
He gave you 4 months of good football after 3 years of mediocrity. And now all of a sudden it's Locatelli. Locatelli, he gave you 4 months.
He was great last season. Bias otherwise.
For 4 months.
No.
4 months.
Listen, like we like to banter on Locatelli here, but I'm gonna drop my real take on him. I think it would suit him to be better. It would better suit him to be in a 3-man midfield and have solid midfield surrounding him. I don't think this 2-man midfield with Thuram works. I don't think it's worked in the past. I just think that he is. I see the talent there, but I really think he's been set up for failure at Juventus. Like
he's not good enough. He's not good enough to set your entire midfield around Locatelli.
I think he's a box-to-box also more than like a regista. I think he was like supposed to be a box-to-box originally. That's how he was at Sassuolo.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only the midfield individually. You have to surround him with the right weapons around him, and you have to have a good front attack so he can link up with. You have to have a center back that could play the ball, push the ball forward. Juventus has none of that.
It sounds like he needs an entire team or like an entire.
Well, we all know that Juventus is pretty mid right now. But it's like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like
You swap Brian Cristante with. This has been real. Swap Brian Cristante with Locatelli. You're getting the exact same production. It's no different.
Okay, I don't know about that. I mean, I'm always about anti-Locatelli agenda, so I'll agree with you.
Statistically, it's true. Like that guy under pressure is awful. He is awful.
Cristante is not really.
Cristante, come on. I don't know. Okay,
I'm not saying Cristante is good.
You're going.
I'm not saying Cristante is good. But I'm saying if you swap Locatelli with Cristante, you're getting the exact same production. You're not getting any better.
There's a reason why Cristante is not in this conversation, but like come on. That's not you know, say anything about Roma or anything. It's just Cristante himself. You said it yourself.
You're looking at two pass-heavy midfielders. Locatelli does not like break lines. He just side, and you guys treat him as Pirlo. He's just mid.
I do think he's overrated. Your fan base does highly overrate him. I really do think you guys. He's your captain. He's Italian. I understand, but it's a little bit when he scored that penalty. You know, that one time that got you into the Champions League. Lex, you dropped the tweet. It went viral. Everyone went crazy. He was the second coming, and then he missed this penalty this season, and it was very quiet.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was trying to say is that you need to give him the same treatment as you give him. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, what are we doing here? You know? So that's But
I don't know. I think
Locatelli's a good leader, though.
Pardon?
Like I said, Locatelli. I personally, to me, I think he's a great leader. I think he's he's got that aspect of him, but I think it's just for me, his technical ability is all right. It's all right. But I don't know. It's a weird one with Locatelli. It's a weird one.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah. All right. We always seem to make a segment about Locatelli, bro. He's like one of the most talked players on our podcast, bro.
I don't think that's a good look for us. I can't.
All right. So Lex, you dropped your selection. Alex, let's move forward with you. What you got?
All right. So let's get surgical here. Here's what I'm absolutely positive about. Rabiot, we're going to sell. His success last year, I think largely is down to Allegri loved him like a son and made him a huge part of this. Now this year, I don't think he's had much preseason to work with Amorim whatsoever. He comes back late after France has, got to the semis in the World Cup. I have no idea what Amorim thinks of Rabiot. If they had the opportunity to move him, I think they might have done so. So I'm going to go ahead and stick him in sell. The only one on this list that is like guaranteed not a starter, has to earn his minutes, is Sucic. But with that said, I'm going to put him on the bench because I think as far as ceiling is concerned, his ceiling at this point for what he can do is the highest. I think Lobotka is a tremendously talented player. I think Sucic has the higher. He has the legs at this point in time that Lobotka, doesn't necessarily have anymore. Then, do you start Lobotka or Locatelli, or which one do you sell? I'm going to go ahead and sell Locatelli. Reason being that Juve at midfield doesn't do it for me. I think they're going to have some trouble this year. A lot of people are going to be looking at Locatelli to settle things down and be the one that looks good in that midfield. And I think that he's got some limitations that I think Lobotka is just going to be more important for Napoli and anything that they want to do this year. So he'll be my keep or my start, or one of those two.
Yeah, you'll be your start.
My start.
Yeah,
starting Lobotka, benching Sucic, selling Locatelli, and Rabiot.
All right, I like that selection. Yeah, it makes sense because you're right. Rabiot did shine on it. Rabiot is kind of like what Rabiot is to Allegri is what Lukaku is to Conte, more or less. Yeah. Even though Lukaku's Lukaku is way better than Rabiot at his job, right? But you know what I mean. So he probably will not perform the same way he did last season without Allegri there. So
he seems also to be a bit of a hardhead, and I think that that's a tough character for Amorim to have to integrate into what he wants to do. So
and it's very difficult working with a hardhead. Me and George, working with this hardhead, it's very difficult sometimes.
I'm the hardhead. Oh,
George, I'm just messing with you, bro. Lucas, what you got, bro?
So have a little bit of a different take here. The first guy I'm selling, he has a very high ceiling, which is why I'm cashing out on him. Sucic, I think I can make a lot of money off this guy. And also, I went to Croatia this year. Shit is mad expensive, so just for that, he's getting sold. That country rinsed my pockets. All my homies hate Croatia. My pockets got rinsed there. He's out.
I would have loved to see Alex's face when you said that, man. All right,
so, he's a great footballer, but I think he has the highest ceiling, so I can make some good money off of Sucic. Shout out Croatia.
The game is the game, my brother. Business.
Croatia, so shout out Croatia. I gotta give the thanks. But yeah, he's gone. Rabiot, hear me out. So this is where it's between Rabiot and Locatelli. Who am I benching? My reason for I'm selling Rabiot because he comes in with a toxic mother as an agent, which I don't want to deal with. I don't want to have her storm into the locker room after he had a stinky performance saying, my son deserves a pay raise. Your son deserves to get transfer listed. So he's out of here. He's getting sold. And Locatelli's going to stand on the bench to learn how to play football. He's going to watch Lobotka play. He's going to study a little bit. He's going to say, oh, okay, so that's how you play football. I understand now. And next season, Locatelli's going to have a better season because he learned how to play football from a guy who's the best at what he does in the league. So that's my take on it. Listen, maybe it's controversial, but that's where I'm going. What you laughing about?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Just remove Milan.
Wow.
Good.
Wow. Lex, I feel we both feel disrespected now. This guy over here, bro. Like,
you know what? Gio, give him the $4.99 back, and let's actually give him $4.99 for dropping this awesome take.
Oh my God, no, it's not an awesome take. All right,
it is an awesome take. I love it. It's great.
No, I don't love it. I don't love it, Doodle. I don't love it, Doodle. This guy. Oh my God. Wow. Big up for the donation.
Thank you for the donation. And
fraud comment over there. Fraud comment.
As you can see, guys, the times are changing. Times are changing when someone new to Serie A is saying things like this. Times are changing for Juventus. Sorry to say it.
We survived the dark ages.
I hope you guys enjoy that chilly Thursday night in Iceland when you go play in the Europa. I just really hope you guys stay warm. Okay?
I need the Death Star back. I need it back. Like we need it back. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need the Death Star back. The Empire needs to be, risen up. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
You know how in CBS they always send like Michael Richards to some random country. But we need to do that with Gio. Send him to like Estonia, whoever they play over there, bro. Like,
let's move forward. Who's next to select for the midfield? It's Valentino. You're up, right? All right, go, brother.
Yeah. Oh man, I love that comment. So, all right, I'm gonna. Unlike Luke, I'm gonna keep my opinion out of the changing rooms, but I think it's not gonna be as in depth. But listen, when you talk about Lobotka, you're speaking of a king. Like Lobotka, you know what? It actually worries me, guys. I think it worries me when Lobotka leaves Napoli because we've seen it happen. Napoli without Lobotka, like it makes me feel like I'm not safe. Like I'm just not safe. And you know what? Like Lobotka is up there for me. For me in this list, it's hard to like say who's gonna. Obviously, I'm gonna keep Lobotka, of course. Like for me, he's up here, and the rest is just like down here. Not, this is like biased, of course. Look at
sorry to interrupt you, but I absolutely agree. You look at the other three midfielders. One hasn't really proven himself to the level of Lobotka, and Lobotka has won 2 Scudetti. You know,
absolutely.
That's more than what Roma has won in the last 15 years. So that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's like, because obviously we can compare of like, let's say today and what they've done. But anyway, Lobotka is superior to all of them. But I mean, if I had to bench one, I would probably bench Sucic. I'm not the biggest fan of Locatelli personally. I think, like I said before, he's a great leader, but I don't think as a footballer. Maybe he gets put into outrageous situations, but I don't know. I personally just don't rate him. Like, of course, that's just subjective, it's opinions. But Rabiot, I mean, I started liking him just because we were linked in. But again, sell him, make some money.
Hey, Valentino, you said that you liked the last comment. I think you're gonna love this one. What do you think?
Facts. I like this person. Facts.
Oh my god.
Facts.
Oh man.
None of our clubs got relegated for cheating. So
I know the Inter fans in the house love this as well. I know they're enjoying this. They're embracing this comment. I think.
Thank you for $3.
You guys do have you guys do have the court cases to prove this comment is correct.
We're the unbeatable in courts, bro. Didn't you know?
You know what's so annoying? I got more Juventus friends than Napoli friends. You understand? Like I actually got some. Like they engraving Juventus in my head a little bit. I don't know why.
No, don't let them.
Don't go to the dark side. You saw what happened to Anakin.
Yes, go to the dark side. Yes.
You saw what happened to Anakin. You saw what happened to Anakin. Anakin had the girl.
Come on, you need to embrace it.
Anakin had the girl. He was living in a high rise. He was living the life. He went to the dark side and he burned. And he lost his legs and his hand. Don't let that happen to you, brother. Don't go to the dark side. Don't ever do that. All right, big up. Thank you for the donation. Thank you guys. Appreciate all of you guys in the chat, especially the guys donating. Big up to all of you guys. I've loved this episode so far. We have one more position. Strikers.
Yep. Ooh.
Name this. This is probably my favorite one.
Yeah, this is big. Okay.
Was it nines or forwards?
Forwards.
Yeah, forwards.
Yeah.
We were gonna put wingers in there, but Inter doesn't have any. So it wouldn't be fair to them.
Maybe one day we'll go back. Maybe.
You could put Di Marco in there. He's pretty much a winger.
Nah.
He really can't defend for anything, but he knows he has a beautiful.
Yeah, but he's not a winger. There you go.
He plays like a winger, though. I might as well be playing a winger, bro.
All right. So
name it up.
Let me name. All right, Colomani. That's one. Santos, Pulisic, and Thuram.
Can I go?
Lautaro, no?
Who wants to go first?
No.
Who said that?
Let's give it to Alex. Let's give it Alex. He raised his hand first.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna sell Pulisic for sure. I don't know where his head is at mentally after whatever happened this summer. So we're gonna go ahead and sell him. Thuram, we will keep. We will keep whatever that is. I think he'll have a good year. He didn't play in the World Cup, so he's about as fresh as can be. Maybe got a few minutes at the end of games, so he's about as fresh as can be and has proven it. And then that means that Colomani, we will. This is tough.
I know you're not going to be selling Santos. I know you're not doing that.
Better not.
I will be selling Santos. I think Colomani is going to do well for Juventus. They haven't had a player that can put the ball in the back of the net consistently, and I think he can do that here in Serie A. So
he's scored one goal. That's
Santos. If you're watching the podcast, I hope you score on Inter when we play them, and so I could invite Alex back on the show.
Bisek is gonna pocket him, bro. We're good, man. No. Bisek is gonna pocket him, man. We're good.
But then Colomani scored one goal. Now he's
but it's not. But you can't. That argument I never understand because it's like it's a different team entirely. It's a different way of playing. It's a different whatever. You can't always say like, oh, you only scored one goal here or one goal there. Like it doesn't really work like that in real football terms. It never has. So like obviously they wanted him for a reason, and I think he's going to do well in that system.
All right. Respect.
He hasn't really been.
He's repping his play. He's repping Thuram. I would too if I was an Inter fan. I like him. I've always liked him. I really do think Bonnie will be better eventually when he takes his spot. But I do like Thuram a lot. I really like I like his style of play. But he did have okay season. 13 goals. He had he's harnessing a bad ankle, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. He always carries some sort of injury every season. So you'll get a stretch of like 2 months where it's nothing. That's just the Thuram experience, but he scores goals.
You guys definitely have the better brother. I see, right, Lex? They have the better brother.
What?
When you first made that, when you first listed those
me
names off, you know what I thought? I literally thought, why is there a midfielder in there?
Oh, you thought?
Not even
What?
kidding.
No, you
Not
didn't.
even joking. My brain was like trying to figure out. I'm like, there's a striker that's named Taram. So yeah.
What?
There is.
Not even joking, man. Not even joking.
Scored against you last season, if I'm correct, didn't he?
Yeah, header.
He did.
Yeah, he
We
did.
don't talk about that game.
Maybe.
And then and then his brother answered right back. There you go.
That's true.
Hey, Zomer.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a great game.
No, that was
No,
a
it
great
wasn't.
game.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, but who
Oh, that
walked
was
away?
a perfect game, Doodle.
But who walked away with the Scudetto? Which brother walked
Me.
away with the
We
Scudetto?
did. Who walked away? No. Who walked away with 6th place? That's a better question.
That's saying me as if he's part of the team, but
It's unfortunate.
you was not lining up.
I said we.
All right,
You're gonna have legs crashing out in a minute.
I'm sorry.
She's already combing her back. She's ready to go.
For what?
She's ready to go
For what?
for the banter.
Oh.
Just
Yes.
all right, so Lex, you're gonna be the next one since you're feeding off of the energy. So, what is your selection?
Right. I am going to sell. Wait, I'm forgetting the fourth option now.
So, Gio, you got the 4 up there again?
So we have
Thuram.
Colomani, Santos,
Oh,
Pulisic.
Yeah.
And Thuram.
Okay. So Pulisic is being sold. No bias there at all. No kidding.
Damn, unanimous
No, but-
decision. All right.
Yeah. He's being sold. And then I think I'm going to keep Colomani because I do think he's going to have a solid season this year. I agree. I think last season, he was at Tottenham, and Tottenham as a whole disaster. That was a whole other problem in itself. I think he's going to do well at Juve. He has a lot of desire to be back at Juve. He gets along really well with the squad. You saw the reception he received. Colomani stocks. Okay, hopefully he doesn't disappoint me. And then as for the other option, it's tough. It's tough. I can see the Napoli fans. You guys are pressuring me here with Santos, aren't you?
He's gonna be the next big thing,
pressuring
Lex. I'm
me.
telling you.
Okay,
Santos is gonna be the next big guy. Wow.
We're gonna
It's
bench
whatever
him.
you think, what your heart says.
We're gonna bench him, and we're gonna sell Thuram. There's some bias.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
Okay. All right.
I'm recognizing that
I love
I'm
it.
not being impartial. I'm not completely. So yeah, that's completely biased. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you're keeping Santos and selling Thuram.
No, she's benching Santos.
You're benching Santos and selling. Wow.
And keeping
Alex.
Colomani.
Alex, what you think about that? You guys had this alliance
Listen.
going in the beginning of the show, and it's like it just.
It's at some point it was bound to break down. At some point it was bound to break down. So I was expecting it, but if I could counterpoint to that, here's the other. I didn't give this reason for why Allison sold. Allegri had Leao, and Leao had not a great season. He has another prodigious talent in Santos. It's for me, it's less about the player and more about who he's playing for. That I think we may not see him get unleashed the way that he should, because he is a great player.
Fair. That's a good point.
All right.
Yeah.
Napoli fans up in here. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I'll go first if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Colo, decime qué te pasa. El Dibu es tu papá. Listen.
This guy chose better than George, bro. Almost as good as George, I would say. George is good. George has a master's degree. I think you both got master's degree at this. Go ahead.
Listen, I almost got the PhD, but I dropped out after seeing Colomani miss that. Realized I could be a striker. So Colomani, unfortunately, my brother in Christ, you are gonna be sold. Not for much, but you're sold. As well as Pulisic, or Pulisic, as we like to call him back here. My bench is gonna be Thuram, Marcus, very good guy, solid lad, good character, decent player.
Yeah.
We'll take it. And my starter is no Napoli bias, but watching Alisson debut last season,
They don't know.
They don't know. It made me feel.
They
something
don't
I haven't
know,
felt
bro.
in
They
years,
don't know
you
what's coming, bro. They don't know.
Last time I felt that tingle, I was on a date 4 years ago. So you know that Alisson I'm telling you, this season, watch out. I'm calling it here. 12 goals and 8 assists, 20 GA.
What?
Really?
20
Damn.
GA.
20 GA.
Oh,
20
In all comps,
GA.
in all comps, in all comps, not Serie A, all comps.
20
All
more than
comps.
Eders Zagrova.
With
Wow.
To be fair, we were hearing Mullen 37 goals. That's not even an outrageous take. So, you know.
Listen,
how many goals do you think Mullen's gonna have?
9.
37.
9. He said 9.
37.
Yo.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's my picks.
That's a good one. All right.
Yeah, 37
like
goals are crazy.
Big up RB with another dono, man. Big up to RB again.
Big up RB. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's
Big up, but I don't agree.
No big up on the comment.
Another RB take that I'm going to take a picture of. Thank you for the receipts, brother. Appreciate you.
Thanks for the $10 as well. On top.
Colomboine is what's have the greatest.
Oh my god.
Colomboine is what's have the greatest 7-goal season of all time, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
He'll score against Roma, though.
We'll see.
really now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, George, they're gonna come for you if you don't, bro. If Roma starts tanking, bro, they're all coming for you, dude. You better get ready. Valentino, you're up next. What you got?
Yep. So, by the way, all these players are great players. I don't think any of these players are bad. So
PR.
No, not even just PR.
You know, Valentino, you're such a nice
LeBron
guy.
James of soccer.
Valentino, see, guys, this is what I want you guys to understand here, okay? Valentino's a level-headed dude, a very nice guy, gives credit to all the teams. Do you know why?
He's not on
He
Twitter.
doesn't have a Twitter account. He
Hey,
doesn't know the Twitter world.
I do, but I don't use it. It's true.
He stays away from the
It's a
toxic
different world.
swamp that we swim in.
Wow.
All of
God
us
bless
swim
you.
in this.
Dude, you gotta get on college.
God bless you.
I'm curious though. I really need to get.
You don't want to see. You do not want
Look
to
at him.
see.
His skin glows. He looks like he gets 8 hours of sleep. You know,
What happens over there on Twitter, bro? What happens?
It's 4 a.m. where he's at right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What are you guys doing over there? No, so I'm not gonna make it long, but Sel Pulisic, overall good player, but again, compared to the others. So Colomboine actually, like, it pains me to say, but to be fair, when he was on loan at Juve, like, I actually thought, like, he's a scary guy, man. He's a great player. He's a great goal scorer. He was great. So seeing him back us in the Serie A, I think that's really promising for Juve. It's annoying to see, but it's great for them. So, but at the same time, I can't put Colomboine above Thuram for them as a goal scorer. I think Thuram is. I mean, we know the type of performances he can put through.
Yeah,
you know, like normally a player, again, a second striker would be overshadowed by the main striker, you know, with Martinez, but he still helps the team. He still has his contribution. So Thuram gets all the credits he deserves. But joga bonito, baby. Alisson Santos, guys, come on. Like, again, a lot of people go.
Bro, he's a baller,
the stats don't back it at the moment, right? But if you see this boy play, Neymar regen.
All these Napoli fans were like, "Where's the Gavara replacement?"
There he is.
He might be.
There he is. He's going to be
Rodrigo Mora exists, man. Rodrigo Mora exists.
Oh, okay. He's not. They're not even the same
Look,
position.
Kvaratskhelia was, like, I mean, he's literally the best left winger in the world now. At Napoli, he was a lot more technical. Santos, for me, what he brings is a lot of high energy. Like, for example, Vergara gave me a little bit of that as well last season, which I love to see, because there was a point where, like, even throughout the whole squad, there was just no willingness, there was no creativity. Both Alisson Santos and Antonio Vergara, because I have to mention him, they both gave me that energy. They made me breathe. I was like, oh my God, this is fresh. So, obviously, shout out to Vergara, but in this conversation, Alisson Santos, I rate him very, very highly. But obviously, respect to Thuram.
Don't worry, Valentino. Don't give all the spoilers away. They'll see. They're gonna find out.
What about
Politano?
Politano.
What?
Matteo Messi, bro. Matteo Messi's another world. Another universe.
Politano is Di Lorenzo's helper defending. That's what he does good. That's all he
Who are you
does.
starting then? Who are you starting and benching?
We got another dono here for
look
Valentino over there. Where are we going?
This is what happens when you're nice, guys. You see, when you're nice, you get compliments like this. This is what happens. Take notes.
Let me switch to Twitter, and then you'll change your mind.
All right, so we're done, and we're gonna go into our last topic. It's gonna be real quick, guys. Top 6. I'm pretty sure everyone already has their number 1 locked in. I mean, if you don't, then you're just being very optimistic. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But
what, George? You have any rebuttal or any?
No, I have no rebuttal. I know who the champs are, but it is what it is, man.
I mean, we all have eyes. We all see the moves that have made. I mean, and then we look at our squads. And
you guys are making me real nervous. You guys are making me real nervous.
Alex, I'm going to tell you one thing right now, Alex. I better not see the typical Intel underdog gimmick this season.
I already tweeted what I thought. But it's like if you guys watch football in the NFL, they give their picks before the game. Every time everyone's in agreement, it always goes the other way. And now you're making me nervous.
All right, we're gonna see what the selections are, because I mean we do have Lex in here, and I think Inter might not be her first choice to win this Scudetto.
Really?
I don't know. She's giving me those vibes. Let's see. Lex. Okay. Actually, we're gonna leave Lex for last. Valentino, what is your top 6?
Okay, top 6. Very similar to last season. I'm actually got 6th. I'm gonna go Como. I think they'll still have a great season, but having Champions League, I think they'll drop a few spots. But again, they've got a very highly talented squad, so I'll put them there. 5th, it really depends how they perform, but I've got AC Milan, just based on, realistically, process of elimination, I guess. 4th, I've got my club, Napoli. I think Napoli will finish 4th. I think it will be tough. Again, our market has been appalling, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not happy with it at all. Like, we still got Luka banging goals. Like, I'm sorry, like, stop it. Like, sell him. Like, get rid of him. But, no, look, I think we just slightly get Champions League. Like, we just edge and we get Champions League. So, I'll be fine with that. 3rd, I have Roma. I think they're looking like a scary team. I think they got a great squad. So, I can see them, but I don't think they will challenge for the title. I think the two that are going to go head-to-head will be Juve and Inter. But as we know, guys, I mean...
What?
Inter, yeah.
What?
What midfield is Juventus going to challenge?
I think they're going to make it work.
Let him cook.
They're going to make it work this year. I think
keep him out of the kitchen. Talking about let him cook, bro. That is the worst thing.
No. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is I don't know if they're gonna start him or not, but I don't have to say his name. But Alion Begovic.
Begovic.
Honestly, we were linked. We were actually linked to him. I wanted him, and Juve got him. I'm not gonna lie, that's such a steal. He's so.
But that kid's not carrying them to the Scudetto, bro. No, not against that Inter squad. Look at that Inter squad. No.
But we said about Kvaratskhelia. We were like, who's that? And then
don't compare Kvara.
I'm just saying, but we never know.
Listen, you're being too nice to the Juventus fans in here, and you're pissing
I'm liking he's being more confident than me right now. I love this. I love that take. That's a perfect take, Valentino.
I love that take. Oh,
that's great. It's amazing. 100%. It's 100%. It's amazing, Dom. And I know you don't like it. You love it, Dom. You don't even have your guys make it. You love it.
Champions League, bro.
Hold up.
Fiorentina spent all 60 minutes. They finished second. No, again, look, guys. I mean, I don't know. I think.
Yeah, you don't have Twitter. That's why you're doing this nonsense.
Roma could even finish second. Yeah, that's true. I don't have Twitter. That's true.
Yeah, if you had Twitter, you wouldn't be saying this because you have to keep a reputation going, bro. You don't do
chill.
Alright, guys, screw it. Inter finish 4th, Napoli finish 1st. There we go.
There we go. I like it. No. Listen. Respect to your top 6. I really don't see Juventus challenging for the Scudetto. If Inter were to allow that to happen, that would be the biggest bottling of history to lose to that Juventus right now. Bro, I don't care what moves they make here at the end of the transfer window.
I might have the lack of knowledge, to be fair, but I mean, are things really that bad at Juve? Like, on paper, they seem convincing.
You're right.
Good. Their midfield is not
good.
Lex. Bro,
hey.
our six choice midfielders will get into their starting midfield. So how is this even a comparison? Like, really?
Listen, but we're gonna respect it. Hey, we're gonna respect your take. No, I hope, and I know you hope too that you're wrong, right? I
hope they're wrong, 100%.
Yeah, you're just being unbiased. You're just being unbiased. I respect it. I respect it. Let's go with Lucas. What you got?
So, I think
please be more kind to Napoli. Please be more kind to Napoli.
I'll try. I think 4th, 5th, 6th is a toss-up between 3 teams. It could go either way. It all depends on who fumbles it harder. I think the first 8 games, the January month, and the last 4 games are going to decide this. It's going to be crucial. And I think the toss-up is between Napoli, Juve, Como, if I'm being honest with you. I'm sorry, but the 6th, 5th, 4th is...
No Roma?
No, I think Roma comfortably makes Champions League this year. I think that's the toss-up. The reason I say that is, like what was mentioned earlier in the podcast, I think Alex had said it, that Como... No, it wasn't Alex, it was Martino, I think, that he has said that Como have a European schedule to balance. So that could be a factor to play in it. However, if they manage to overcome the obstacles along the road, I think Como could comfortably finish 4th. Again, I think they could go back-to-back. And I like to play things bold, and I'm going to lock in Como on 4th out of that. And unfortunately for my beautiful Napoli, we will be hearing a lot of... it will happen. It will happen. We're going to finish this.
I do like that tune, though. It's a good tune.
We're going to finish this.
Oh, no.
What do you mean you missed that? What do you mean you missed that? No, you do not miss that.
Dom, you're telling me. You're telling me.
Oh, Dom, Iceland.
A Thursday night against the Belarusian top tier team, bro.
Who are you?
Thursday night against Craiova, bro. Come on, you don't want that.
Bro.
A 9 p.m. kickoff against Helsinki.
This season, Dom, here it is. I'm gonna have to be doing, Iceland things, and then maybe next season, maybe you're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, of course. Sleep on that.
We can
Don't get too
actually try and win instead of getting knocked out in the league phase. Like, let's be honest.
Listen, I'm not gonna drop my top. I'm gonna let Alex and Lex go, and then we're gonna close the show. But I'm gonna say one thing. I'm not gonna make my top 6 predictions right now, but I will tell you something. Napoli is a guaranteed lock for top 4.
You think so? I hope so.
Guaranteed lock. And I ain't messing around.
He's confident.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we win a trophy. I'm not going to say which one.
We're winning Coppa Italia this year, 100%.
I could see us win a Coppa Italia making top 4. Yes, I
and
could
Super
see
Coppa. We're going for the double.
Yes.
But like I said, I think we're finishing 5th.
Like that.
I think we're finishing. What do you mean?
Super Coppa changed back to the old format.
Did it actually?
Yeah.
I thought it was the 4-team Saudi Arabia.
No, they got it changed back to the old.
We got robbed. Okay,
all right.
Coppa Italia then.
Let's give it to Lex, and then we're gonna give it to Alex because he's.
But let me just finish off. Inter's winning the league.
Oh, you didn't finish on my.
Yeah, Inter's winning the league. Milan 2nd, Roma 3rd, Como 4th. That's my opinion.
Milan 2nd.
I think it's gonna be an unexpected Milan 2nd.
Okay.
Big up to the donation. Big up to the donation.
Guy knows ball. Big
up to the donation, guys. Thank you. Man.
All right, guys, ready? Okay, let's start with 6th place. We're gonna go with Milan in 6th.
Wow.
Okay. Amarim and such. Although I think he does better than a lot of people are expecting, but 6th. I think it's also, can I just say, I think it's gonna be pretty close. Like, just in general, the top 6 in Serie A this season. 5th, I'm sorry, Dom.
God, another one.
I'm sorry. It's just the Allegri doubts. I have some doubts about the squad.
No, what you guys have is hatred towards the man. That's all it is. You guys give.
I don't believe in Allegri as well, bro. Like, let's be honest.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Get him out.
Prove everybody wrong.
Get him out.
Oh boy.
I think I'm going to keep Como in top 4. because I know they're in Europe, but they made some great signings still. I think they're just still going to do it. 4th place for them. 3rd place for Roma. But I do want to say that they do have the talent potentially and the coach to challenge for a Scudetto. But you know what? Every season I have hope. Like I just give them a little bit of prop, and then every season they let me down. So I don't know. We're sticking them in 3rd. Okay. I think Juve's going to finish 2nd. I agree with you. And Inter will win the Scudetto.
Because of him.
Yeah, that man right there. That's right. But yeah, that's mine. It's tough though, guys. This year is tough.
Okay.
Hope you're right, Lex.
I do agree. It will be very close. It will be very, very
close.
Yeah,
except for Inter. They're going to win by 8 points, 9 points, but the rest it'll be pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah, fairs.
Yeah.
That's me knocking on wood.
Yep. There you go, Alex.
So number one, I'll say my team. I am very superstitious, so I'm not going to say their name, but I will say my team will get it done. I think we were the best team last year, and I think we got better this year. So I think it's as simple as that. I also have Juve in 2nd, challenging. I am a big fan of Spalletti as a coach. I think he can get the best out of that team. I agree that I don't think that midfield is anything to write home about. But I believe in Spalletti as a coach, and I think he's going to have them together. In 3rd, I have Roma, a full season of Malin under Gasperini. I just see them being able to overcome some of the issues that they had last year. So I'll have Roma in 3rd. In 4th, I'm sorry, guys, I have Milan. I think they had a really good preseason. For some reason, the vibes with Amorim have been very good. They've bought well, despite the fact that the price tags are definitely out of control. But the fits for the team, I think, are what they needed. So I have Milan in 4th. In 5th, I have Napoli. I'm sorry, but I'm not an Allegri guy whatsoever. I just think as the years go on, his ideas of football get further and further away from what you need to succeed. Even in Serie A, everyone wants to talk about all defense. I just don't think it's going to be it, especially if the guys that you're going to be relying on for goals, I don't rate them very highly either. And I'm speaking about Højlund in that regard. And then in 6th, I have Como. I think they're going to take a step back. I just don't think they have the kind of veterans. And when I say veterans, I mean players that are in their prime to keep things going. A lot of really exciting young talent, a lot of older guys that are past their prime that are good leaders. But I don't see players that are super in their prime that could light it up. I think Como's going to take a step back, especially with the rest of the matches. But I agree, a very competitive Serie A season forthcoming. I apologize now.
No, it's going to be painful.
No. Check this out. Why argue when I'm just going to sit back and wait?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm surprised. I don't know if anyone mentioned them, but I'm surprised I didn't get no much Fiorentina shot. But
well, we called out top 6, so I don't.
Top 7.
I think they can make it.
7th, 7th or 8th.
That's a good take. Top 6. So who they gonna take out of there then? Como? Milan. All right.
Wow. Well, listen. Get rid of Allegri, make another key signing, and I'm telling you, Napoli will challenge for the Scudetto. Okay. But for now, until Allegri's on the wheel, I don't rate him. I've never been happy about it.
Rafa Marin, vinciamo Scudetto.
Con Rafa Marin.
Listen, it's okay. Listen, if it turns out to be, if you guys are right, then I'm gonna be taking a lot of hits because I'm out here and I'm saying guaranteed top 4 lock, and I don't think that Allegri's gonna be playing too much defensive football in a 4-3-3 with our heavy attack and our good midfielder that links up with our attack. And I really do think Højlund's not our only attacker. We have Santos, we have Vergara, we have McTominay. We do need a second striker. So, we have Neres. You got Inter fans, you guys know who Neres is, right? So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait. That's all I'm going to do.
I like that.
Sit back and wait.
But
Inter is winning. Inter are winning the Scudetto, in my opinion, unless they go so far into the Champions League But I don't even see that happening because they have depth this time and they have a coach like Kibu that rotates. So I really do think that this is their Scudetto to lose. But I am very shocked that everywhere that I look, every podcast, every tweet, Napoli's out of top 4. And I'm going to sit back and collect my receipts. That's what I'm going to do. Okay.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
I think they make top 4, to be honest. I think people are sleeping on them.
And the thing is where the goals are coming from. That's why.
Okay,
Juventus challenging for the Scudetto to me is crazy.
I agree on that as well. It's crazy.
I think it's crazy because I think Roma are better. I think Como's better. I think Milan could be up there as well. I think we could be up there. I just don't think Spalletti gets all this credit all of a sudden because he won the Scudetto with us. But really, he wasn't getting that much credit. I mean, Inter, yeah, I understand you guys. But, like, no one was calling him a world-class coach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to sit back and wait. I'm just going to sit back. I don't want to talk too much. I'm going to just wait. I'm sorry.
Dom, can I make a declaration just to put something out, just so it gets clipped? Sorry to cut you out. Just so it gets clipped, and this is for future reference. If Lorenzo Luca scores 10 Serie A goals, I will shave my head.
Okay.
Yes.
Got you, lad. Clip that. That's a clip.
If he scores 5 UCL goals, I will dye the hair that I shaved.
Wow.
You dye
You're
it
going to
pink.
put the dye on your head.
Not pink. What'd you say?
Wow. Pink?
No.
Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation, guys.
Hopefully that's true.
I just 10 Serie A goals, 5 Champions League goals, and you get the combo.
That's awesome. We got the receipt. We always keep our receipts up in here. We
I love that.
I just want to say before Gio closes up the show, I know you guys, we've been up for a while. Appreciate you guys passing through, the panel, the special guests. Thank you for coming by. Big up to the chat. Highly active tonight. Thank you so much for the donations. We really appreciate it. We thank you guys for passing through to celebrate our 100th episode with us, and more to come this season. So thank you so much. Once again, thank you, Lex, Alex, Lucas, and Valentino. Appreciate you guys. And you always
Martino
as well. And you guys always welcome back. You know how it is.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Congrats on 100, guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Big up to everybody as well. We're going to be closing the show as we are finished with all our topics. And of course, great to have all the special guests on today. It was a pleasure, talking. And, it was really a really nice debate. And I loved some of the predictions, so big up to everybody. But big up to everybody. Also for the donations. I really highly appreciate it as this is our 100th episode. Lots of more content coming your way soon, guys. So stay tuned. Lots of stuff is happening. And big up to everybody. Of course, Lex, Alex, of course, Luca, and of course, Valentino and Martino as well. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you guys on the channel. Really, really.
Guys, let the viewers know where they could find you.
As well.
So make sure to follow them all.
And, all the channels and everything, guys. So there will be the collab feature. Make sure to go check out everybody's channel. Will be there, and also in the description if you guys haven't. The TikTok, Instagram, YouTube as well will be there if they have as well. So make sure to go do that, and also Twitter if they have. So make sure to go check them out. It will be all in the description below after this live. And big up to everybody in the chat as always. So big up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao ragazzi, ciao.
Ciao.